What? I've been actively trying to break the algorithm and the YouTube algorithm for multiple years.
I'd rather get content regarding Has Been Hotel over Louder with Crowder.
If I just go to my front page right now, if I just scroll down, there is Team 4-star stuff, random Warhammer lore stuff, a lot of fucking music, couple of Fees videos actually.
Most of my current stuff is BattleTech mech lore right now, which is weird because I know most of it.
Oh, and for some reason it thinks I want to see Family Guy clips. No, I don't. I'd like to something that's actually funny.
Yeah, that good call.
Good evening.
Hello.
We has a Rodlin.
You do.
We have a
You sound
Rodolin.
exhausted.
We have a moon.
We
And
have
we
a
have
full
a-
house.
We have a doodle.
Hmm?
No idea if we have a Thess.
Hmm. We have an Andre.
We have a Lucia.
I've been on mute. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
How much stuff have you tried to say and not?
I've tried to say so much.
So, for how long were you just assuming that we were ignoring you?
It's a fair assumption given the crap I spout normally.
I wish I could say that's unfair.
So I rarely ignore you, but I often don't respond.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Then again, I don't respond to a lot of people rapidly, so
I'm like a velociraptor, if you don't move, I won't see you.
You're like lasagna, you move in silence.
Or you just say stuff that's so off the wall, I legitimately don't have a response to it.
That is usually the case.
By the way, has anybody heard about the Nano Tyrannus?
No.
The hell is that?
Basically, what they thought the fossils were of little young Tyrannosaurus rexes, but it turns out it's a whole different species that's about half the size.
Okay, so they found a gracile subspecies of Tyrannosaur. That's neat.
Yeah.
That is neat.
And then, of course, in Australia, there's the Lucifer bee.
Hi, Foundry.
Hello.
It has
Hello.
It's a bee with horns.
I think I could actually seriously hurt someone if I threw this hippogriff at them.
Is it metal?
It's the old, really old metal.
Oh, dude, yes, you could definitely clonk somebody good with that. But then you
I have to weigh it at some point. It's heavy as hell.
The mini would be fairly bent up and damaged after that.
I don't know. This
I
thing is
think I am about to go yell at someone.
Uh-oh.
So, as a test rollout, I gave my patrons the ability to send food. The doorbell just rang.
Now?
Test rollout, yeah.
I should probably.
Okay, go grab your num-nums.
Go get your grub.
I should definitely go and look at the stream. Hello, stream.
Speaking of num-nums, I just got dinner just that's the bell to go, or the oven bell.
I just started food myself. I should probably get myself up. Get myself to whatchamacallit? Not Roll20. Tabletop Simulator.
Yes, TTS.
So I don't know how much much like the last several runs, I actually don't know how much I'll be needed.
Just staring
You
at the
know.
moon.
I do believe Moon is squaring away calories and coffee.
Just going off the introduction post you made there, Fee, at what point has this party ever made a good decision?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I make consistent decisions.
Okay, you all have the
Only
password.
capable
The server is up.
greatness.
I regret everything. I'm going to go figure out what the hell I've been saying.
What was that, Albion?
What was what? Sorry.
I thought you said something about my comment about making consistent decisions.
No, I didn't speak.
Ah,
Oh, I think it was me.
what did you say then?
I said, I'm only capable of greatness.
That's not a decision. That is a state of
No.
being.
Yeah, that's typical Knigget talk.
Yeah. Andre thinks he's capable only of greatness. For everyone else, it's just grating.
Oh wow!
But
But it fits the character of Andre, so don't change.
I definitely don't do the Andre voice when trying to impersonate my knights in person.
Is the server actually up?
Uh-oh.
I see no.
Because I was connected to it, and now I'm not connected to it. So presumably,
It must have crashed.
It is not. Okay, well then no problem. I could go over here. Hold on. Is he? Oh, that's right. He has a game tonight. He is in the other game that runs at Moon's Place, but on the other side.
It's like a parallel dimension.
My BattleTech referee is one of the players in Vital's game.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So occasionally I get snippets of Vital's game.
meanwhile, while we play this evening, I'm going to be keeping myself busy by building a set of Votan Chthonian berserkers, which are
Oh,
nice
nice.
looking models.
What do you think of the new Votan character?
I mean, they did just announce one. Funnily enough, it was a character for the Chthonian faction.
Yeah. They look good.
I've also seen the release of the new Hive Tyrant, who just has claws and a whip.
It's a Tyranid Prime, but yes.
Mm.
All right.
Primes are essentially mini tyrants.
I need my box of mac and cheese.
So he's about the size of a Tyranid warrior, then?
Their primes are halfway between warriors and hive tyrants. The best way, if you think of them in military structure, they're essentially like Tyranid lieutenants.
Ah, okay.
Thank you for the
So
boot,
they're
Or lieutenant, if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
You are correct in pronouncing it correctly.
Even though here in America it looks like it sounded lieutenant.
The British were
But I know
first.
I know how that sounds in English to say Lou.
It's
To be honest, I don't know why we pronounce it as lieutenant. Other than that, I know that's correct, but I don't know why we make that distinction. There's probably an old linguistic reason.
Well, I mean, there was always that old rivalry between France and England.
well, the French have a different name for that rank. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Yeah, but when you see it spelled, it looks kind of like a French spelling.
Correct, but
I mean, it is of French origin, because it literally means like the literal translation is essentially something like placeholder.
Interesting.
because that's sort of the person who is in the command structure when the actual person in charge isn't there, essentially.
Adopted.
Although I gotta say, when I was in the army, the ones
Hold
that
on,
got
hold on. No, I have your answer.
Oh, go ahead.
Adopted during the British Indian War due to the French calling it lieutenant and the British calling it lieutenant, and then being confused as to who meant what, since they were obviously sharing the same rank between the French and British armies. The British added a left or an F in place of a U in order to distinguish between British officers and French prisoners.
There we go. That makes sense.
This was further solidified by the Napoleonic Wars, when it became necessary quite often for British captains to give orders to their subordinates without inferring those orders be carried out by the French prisoners who they had captured on various ships. And in return, the French respected this because they needed a way to tell the two apart as well. And since they hated each other, it made it a pretty convincing reason to do it.
I love that it's literally just England and France never fucking liked each other, and it was too confusing to both use the same word for a rank. I love it.
I was going to say, when I was in the army, the gold bar second lieutenants were referred to as butter bars, and they didn't get no respect. And it looks like Moon's ears are back on.
Oh, crap. Perfect timing.
Oh, welcome back.
I suppose this means...
Who are we missing still?
We're not missing anyone. It looks like it's time for Cletus to come out and play.
And Abby.
Yes.
Belated Veterans Day to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
that was a thing that happened. Happy Veterans Day to you, to everyone else.
Service.
Everybody who put on the uniform and served. As long as you, or as Grandpa Buff likes to say, as long as you made it past basic training.
I got a random tier 1 sub to someone I randomly subscribed to during the Warframes fucking stream event. That's funny.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Well, no, I wanted him, like, what happened? I'm like, oh, the sub for this is ended. Who the fuck is... Oh, my God.
I have to go yell at Google.
What now?
I don't even know where they got this. This is pretty funny to me. Also pretty horrific. My dead little brother's name is tied to my YouTube account for some reason as the primary account holder.
Weird.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That is bizarro.
It's even worse because they're trying to pay me, but no such person under that name exists anymore.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, now we have a conversation. Because if you don't pay me, we have a problem. You guys have watched enough videos. I'm actually getting an ad check.
Woo!
Yay!
Keep it up. You guys have watched enough stuff. I'm actually getting a check from Google.
Amazing.
Are you gonna frame it?
No, it's an electronic check, not a physical one.
I do actually have a check from the U.S. government. Not framed, but I keep it stuck on my fridge.
Why? What's it for?
Because I got a tax return for $2, and rather than have them send it to me, I wondered, is there a minimum threshold, and made them send me a check, and that is one of my weirdest prized possessions. The check is probably worth more than $2 on paper alone.
And the time. That's great. You've done a service to our country, Moon.
And postage. They had to postage stamp that fucking thing.
And just labor time as well. That's a cost to consider.
What am I fighting tomorrow?
It's like, $2.
Crippling
I can-
anxiety.
Ooh.
That's you and
No.
me almost every day.
That's weak to Coco.
I'm playing the last game of my escalation league. I'm playing vampire counts tomorrow. Which
Ooh.
zombies galore, necromancers galore. Oof.
Snipe
so
the
you're only
casters. Always
fictionally-
snipe the casters.
So I'm trying out a fun thing because everyone tends to run lower level wizards now, and this guy does have lower level wizards just for resurrection purposes. So I'm taking a scroll of transfrogification, which just basically has a strong chance of turning a wizard into a frog for a turn or two. And then you can just
Ribbit.
hit them. You can just hit them with a stick. All their stats
Ribbit.
are 1.
Ribbit.
That's funny.
Oh my
That
god.
I love that they put out some actual frog minis for that spell.
Yep.
Now you must replace your wizard with my little frog.
You are a frog now. My Grail Knight is going to step on you.
Squish.
Talking of that, my favorite little thing when I used to go fairly regularly when I was younger to the local Warhammer club, someone ran I cannot remember his name, but he was an orc weird boy character whose whole thing was he could randomly turn enemy characters permanently into squigs. Cannot remember his name, but he was a special character. And because he liked running him so much, he had a set of about 20 little squigs that all had various hats and helmets of other 40k factions modeled onto them that he'd just break out depending on his opponent. Like, if he was playing against the Imperial Guards command force and he squigified someone, he'd break out the squig that had a little commissar's cap on it and use that for
I
the
love
model.
that.
Wow.
I love when someone really gets into their army. That's always a joy.
Absolutely beautiful. Need that man to. They need that man to have a freaking to win a tournament like that.
That both implies that the squigification either has hit a commissar, or when you squigify a member of the Imperial Guard, they get promoted to commissar.
I like to think that it's just one of those temporary honorable upgrades that only lasts while they're a squig. But they get it's used permanently. They don't use it permanently. They don't turn back. It's not the frogification.
Now, shall I do the recasts?
Recasts.
We don't recast. Recasting is illegal. However, you use blue stuff for a mold.
Yes, henceforth, Cletus will be recast as Denzel Washington.
I'm really not good. I'm sorry. I may be able to do certain things, but becoming the voice, the alternate voice of Denzel Washington, is not something I'm able to do.
Okay, hold on. How about Morgan Freeman?
I have a very difficult time trying to be Morgan Freeman.
I mean, it's a lot better than some people I've heard.
Hang on.
I guess that means, unfortunately, then, that I've taken your job, as I have spent an unfortunate amount of time trying to get down some level of a Morgan Freeman voice.
Nelly.
Yeah. So what about Jack Nicholson?
I don't. There isn't enough cocaine in the world.
Okay, hold on. We can fix this. Moon, cocaine plus caffeine. We can do it.
Cocaine and caffeine? Well, you're tweaking.
Cocaine plus caffeine.
They call that heart attack on a diet.
So, Ever dance in the pale moonlight with the devil?
See, my inner biologist and first aider is genuinely wondering what would happen if you spiked Monster Energy with cocaine. Not because I want to
Oh,
do it,
God.
but because my inner biologist is kind of fascinated by like in the theory crafting
Okay.
of what it would do.
Very
to you.
important question. Is this the first iteration of Monster Energy Drink or the current iteration of Monster Energy Drink?
Well, if it's me making that decision,
Because if it's the first iteration of Monster Energy Drink, it may not actually be noticeable.
Yeah.
no.
You remember
Correct.
when early monsters used to make you pee like yellow, like bright, like neon?
That's what I'm saying. If it was the first iteration of Monster, you might
That
not
is
even know.
Scientific purposes, we should test both.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, better yet, we should try and make hot chocolate with the German meth chocolate from World War
The
II.
first one, oh god. The first one would be indistinguishable until you just suddenly keel over because your heart stopped, and the latter would make it people go, wow, this tastes like the old stuff.
I love German meth chocolate. That's great.
Just like those drinks they had recently got sued at one of the I forgot what food chain it was, but there was a charged lemonade loaded with caffeine.
Oh, Panera.
Panera Bread, yeah.
Yeah, Panera was sending people into diabetic shocks.
Well, also heart attack shock as well.
Oh yeah, and heart attacks too.
It was like, how much caffeine did you put in this stuff?
Well, it
Okay.
wasn't just the caffeine though; it was the sugar content as well.
Based.
Brutal.
Okay, so I can't find anything directly, but a cursory search has found a story about apparently someone who was a chronic drinker of the Rockstar brand of energy drinks. Apparently they caused a false positive on a urine test for DMT, which is fucking hilarious.
That's awesome.
How many rock stars were they drinking a day?
Okay.
Well,
Apparently he
okay.
drank two 16-ounce cans for his breakfast that morning.
So
Just for breakfast.
the daily's not supposed to be more than a can. By
His
the way.
brain was dying in his skull.
2 cans for breakfast.
okay.
I mean,
So
The only thing that Blake saw in his dreams was radio static.
hold on.
All right, hang on. Let the lady talk.
I have a trip for all of you.
okay.
So at the
Yeah.
last corporate job I worked, which was a
Just say
grocery,
This is already on one, but
which
okay.
was a grocery warehouse 16 years ago. 17 now. Because I just realized my stream anniversary is like 2 days ago, so that I guess that would be 17 years ago now. Anyway, there was a recall we had to do. Now, the recall was on chocolate chip vanilla ice cream. You know, vanilla ice cream with chocolate chips in it. And the reason for the recall is 5 DEA agents walked into my office. Somehow, in the process of its packaging or what have you, or creation, 10,000 units of chocolate chip vanilla ice cream for Publix, the grocery store from Florida. So now you have a little more context.
Oh,
Was
Florida.
tainted with an average of 22 milligrams of black tar heroin.
Holy shit.
Some of the chips had apparently somehow been replaced with straight heroin.
That would have been a very bizarre bowl of ice cream.
And the reason the DEA agents were in my office is that the recall pallets, 4 tubs of the ice cream were missing.
Oh.
Ice cream cases come in units of 8, which means someone tore open that case and took out 4 of them for some reason. And we had to hunt down who.
Oh boy.
We found them before they consumed the ice cream, but they didn't actually know it was tainted with heroin, so no harm, no foul. But just the fact that we had to recall 10,000 units of ice cream because they were tainted with heroin?
Yeah.
I mean, that meal replacement brand Huel got in trouble recently because they had to do a massive recall for lead contamination.
Oh, that's
How?
nasty.
See, those are much better than the peanut butter tainted with salmonella.
I remember that.
Or the shrimp, tainted with radioactivity.
Okay, no, seriously, how the fuck does that happen?
Oh.
Finn explained that.
Because since
No,
we're
I
on
am
tangents.
aware of the
Yeah.
deuterium. I'm aware of the deuterium 3 shrimp, but I am still confused on how that passed through so many hands and no one caught it.
It was the other stuff.
It was cesium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was from, so get this. It was from one of those abandoned RTG reactors in Siberia. That where they were manufacturing the equipment to catch the shrimp.
No. Oh, okay. I'm like, no, why do they have shrimp growing in Siberia? I think that's the first problem.
And then they shipped the equipment to Singapore, where it was then used.
Comrade Scrimp.
Cold water shrimp is not actually an unusual concept. Just throwing that out there.
No, listen, man, there's a difference between cold water shrimp and polar shrimp.
Oh, today I found out there's freshwater jellyfish.
Unfortunately.
They're confined to a specific lake.
Are you going to do the recap today, Cletus, or are we going to keep going off on tangents?
I don't know. I
I've
kind of
been
assumed that
waiting.
this was the ADHD hour.
God,
Don't
no.
sass the Eldritch entity. He will make you drunk by proxy.
Yes, so I'll just replace your blood with alcohol.
I think the worst thing in the world is the fact that I can say the statement, I know the stats for Cletus.
Anyway, let me do the recap. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you've had a good enough week and survived all this crazy world. But now we get back to this crazy world. Last we met, Oscar was still making preparations and plans to get himself out of Rat Bin Hotel. And the other one, Thess, and her two backup boy rat band members were busy skulking through the tunnels trying to get to Oscar, hopefully in time. But then the party wound up changing things and somehow befriended the dark dwarf, the chaos dwarf. It was quite a feat, actually, of fellowship. But the party,
And violence.
yes, there was a lot of violence involved. And the party eventually, once the battle was over, before any more rats came, decided to pile up the wounded and such onto a barge and take the barge as a better method of getting to Oscar than wandering around the twists and the turns and the back twists of the Skaven's tunnel nest. But then there's something that happened. They finally realized they'd been fighting for hours. And, well, you maintain a certain level of physical activity, it does put a little wear and a little tear upon your body. So, without much further ado, we have to see how they do on the barge. And will they take rest in turns? Or will they all just crash out all at once? And by the way, if people do some little donations here and there, we will see whether or not Moon can come up with some new little lovely things to throw at the party when the time comes. And now it's time for everyone to introduce themselves.
Is it? Is it time?
Yes, Care Bear, it's time.
If you call me that again, I'm going to turn you into a frog, and I actually can do that.
Okay, hold on. You're Angry Bear, right? No, you're Vodka Bear.
Yes, she's the Vodka Bear.
Ah, yes, we all know the Care Bear, Vodka Bear.
Make all your troubles go away with a good couple of sips.
I am
The
Lucia.
secret feature, if you sorry.
Intros.
I am Lucia Blick, and tonight I will be playing Vodka Bear. I mean, myself. I'm also Fiora, and I'll be playing your camera lady and your OCD lady about the maps.
I oughta make oven and yeah, say doodly. Already, never mind. I could go on and send her in for a while.
You're say doodly.
Yeah, say doodle. Ital te Hesoras Fieren on Lustria, or my name is Doodle, and I play Thesserau, human of Lustria. In this case, however, it's more of te Hesoras of non Lustria, which is Ghost of Lustria. But tonight, I don't know if I'll be around for the party. I certainly have my own exhaustion problems to deal with. Next.
Guten Tag, ich bin Oskar Hertzsprung. No, actually, just because they're coded German, I'm not going to speak German. Hello, I will be Oskar Hertzsprung of the minor noble House Hertzsprung, Wisseland and Nuln, and I am being played by Albion, who hopefully may soon actually be returning to the game in a larger capacity than temporary voice and dice goblin. So we shall see.
Alright, I am Rental Aphid, and I will be playing Rudlin, the Wandering Wizard and Prophet, who we are really hoping makes it to the end of this dungeon. He's kind of taken a beating.
And I'm Shiny Star, and I'm playing Sir Andre Morhire, noble knight of Bretonia. And I have led the cavalry charge underground. We shall rescue Oscar post haste, hopefully sooner rather than later.
And I am Lynn Zobby, and I am the voice of Cletus, who gives you your recaps every week, and will interject every once in a while, so often, depending on how funny it'll be. And now I hand it over to Moon.
I am Moon. I have many voices. I have much psychosis. Occasionally, I am the horse. And I have a very important question for the party because we kind of sped to wrap things up. So there was a bit of confusion that I needed clarification on. You, first of all, were you bringing all of your Skaven assault rats? Should I continue putting them all on the barge?
All correctly, I believe there was a few that were sent back. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, the doctor wanted to stay back to patch up the wounded.
I will
And
say,
the trade rats agree. Fuck. Yeah. The other question: had you intended to try and drag the Dawiza with you, or were you just going to leave it in the shack that it had been staying in?
Well, he is a disgusting little mutant. I'd rather not have him on the barge.
I will say that we should probably leave most of them here at this point because this barge isn't going to exactly take that many people. Also, by popular request, I am officially vodka bear for the night.
Okay, Vodka Bear.
No, I literally changed my avatar.
You are vodka
You get the
bear.
secret-
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, okay, Vodka Bear.
You get the secret compartment and you open up the jaws and you see an ice cooler inside. Order now and it comes with vodka. It actually comes with a bottle of vodka.
Amazing.
Don't make me burn the fate point so that there's a vodka refrigerator underneath the raft that the rats have been hiding.
You can do that.
You can burn a fate point at any time to add a literary device to the current scene of your choosing with the GM's permission. I could burn a fate point permanently to just make it where the raft where they had been brewing and storing alcohol underneath the raft.
I mean, you don't have to do that. That is a lot. I need to get a few of these barrels down here. Dupe.
But what would they have been fermenting?
Dupe. Oh, that's easy. Mushrooms.
Jankum.
You can make mushrooms into a lot of things. And
So Boone, I was thinking, if they're gonna have a drink storage thing under the raft that's refrigerated, wouldn't it have more mushroom juice?
I don't
Oh, but-
know whether or not I should bunk you, but there is one thing that the group would notice as they are boarding onto the raft. Well, hold on, because this is something that would have just been noticed as everyone is boarding onto and kind of setting things up to set out of here. There were a plethora of things floating out on the water's surface. Bodies, Skaven, hell, random crates and barrels. Even the mechanical abomination Spite seems to be the only thing stuck left in the water, as everything else has disappeared from the water's surface. And some of those barrels were airtight. Anyway, carry on.
I don't want to touch the surface of that water under any circumstance.
Well, you never know what you'll catch from that water.
By the by, how healed up does did the Dawizar get?
Didn't he get his cheeks clapped?
Yes, I should
Wait,
I
what?
should know.
Metaphorically.
No, yeah, it's not gay if it's magic.
True.
But yeah, I wanted to because like that's not the when it comes to whether we should bring him. Rodlin's suggestion would be largely determinant on how healthy the Dawizar actually is, because on the one hand, he knows probably about the traps we might or troubles we might be facing much better than we do before we get there. On the other
I don't
hand,
know shit about nothing. I've been here. You gonna ask him or?
well, it seems the inventive and intelligent are tend to favor knowing what the circumstances in which they work. I highly doubt you know nothing of the trials we might face moving forward.
I know minimal at most, laddie. Let's see. I mostly stay down in the settlement here. I build my machines, I send my prototypes to the rats down below on the barge. They leave me alone, they send me some hooch. All's well that ends well. Occasionally they send me some of their slaves or their clan rats for my more in-depth experimentations. But I usually try to send them back something good, something worth their while.
Moon, you have been given another enemy.
I will, yep, okay. As for what's up ahead, yeah, not really much in the line of the traps or trickery. They don't need much, considering the only safe way to cross is that barge there. And some of the other barges along the way.
I hope you are correct.
Has nothing to do with hope. I've seen what happened when a clan rat tries to swim across that lake there, lassie.
Good, because if you're not, I may decide my better judgment was a better idea.
There's no point in lying about something like that. Your wizard there was skillful enough to beat me to within an inch of my life, and then to find the appeal in the what do you all say it? Discretion? Point being, if you go on, you leave me here, I've got no problems with ye. You broke my creation. So what? That means I have to make improvements upon it. I don't stay here because I like these sicking shit and rat bastards. I stay here because they don't give me no trouble. Well, that's a story for another time. But suffice to say, they don't give me trouble here. And I have a fresh supply of ingredients, supplies. They bring me all sorts of things. And, well, when some of their lesser rats start to get a bit troublesome, they give me problems for not being a rat like them. I just make them disappear.
Moon. Oh, Moon. For a moment there, I thought you were going to go, and that's a story for another day.
Oh no, but the rest of his stories are stories for another day. It's like, but that said, just don't fall off the barge.
I assume you mean don't fall off the barge unless we take you with us.
Oh no, I'm content to stay right here. I have things if you'd like to trade for them. The Skavens have found out that I like their shiny little baubles a bit, and I occasionally have access to their green crack rocks.
You wouldn't happen to have a lance, would you?
A lance, you say? I do actually have one. God bless ye. I do have a lance. Are you looking for a normal one from the surface world, or are you looking for one with more bells and whistles?
Where are you keeping a lance? And more than one? What do you have? Like foldable compact lances?
What? No, they're in my storehouse. He just gestures to the house behind him. No, they're in my storehouse.
Well, what do you have? I broke mine off in a Skaven.
Oh, that was the sound of thunder I heard. Well, before the wizards started shitting thunder.
I could see the night drooling now, just the healing lances.
I have a standard, one of the standard Reichspiel, Reichland Bretonian style, the stabby horsebacky lances. I also have what I like to call the Dowie Beer Belcher.
What, pray tell, is that?
Let me go get it there, laddie. And he goes trundling off into his hut, there's a surprising little bounce in his step. And a couple moments later, he comes out with something that
good.
definitely has a tip on the end of it, but it seems to be more open. There's a tapering shape to it, almost like a closed umbrella. But there's definitely room for a hand, and it almost looks safe.
Almost.
So you put a little bit of powder back here, and the ripcord is right here, or you can just light and strike a fuse down here. Anyway, when you stab something with the lance, if you pull the cord at the end, you get a shot of gunpowder that comes out. The way the way the perforations up top that belch out the fire has been told to has been emulated after the gutterings of a great king.
How horrifying.
Isn't it though? It's one of my prototypes.
Oh, curious.
However, this is a highly dishonorable weapon.
What? No, it's only highly dishonorable if they do not hear you coming. But that said, the standard Bretonnian one, I'd be happy to relinquish that for not but a 5-spec crowns.
Well, I think we have a deal.
He holds out a hand and passes over and holds out the standard lance.
All right. Pick it up and put it in the little side holster that's on Esperance's butt cheeks. Just hold on to that for later.
Uh-huh.
The Dowie proceeds to the Dowie Za proceeds to jingle the coins, kind of rolling them between his hands. Pleasure doing business with you, laddie. He chews on one of them slightly, and you hear him murmur out like, "Oh, this Gatham can never quite replicate that taste."
I feel like we should not leave him in a room full of gold coins. I know the coins can't speak for what would happen to them, but I feel like it would be unsavory.
There's a cryptid. There's a cryptid from my area. They were in a they set up and desecrated a hotel room nearby. They were called, well, suffice to say, they coated everything: the TV, the walls, the bathroom, the mirrors, all in Vaseline.
Wasn't
Don't
what I was expecting
leave.
you to say.
Don't leave the dwarf in a room full of gold. Just fucking don't.
Yeah, I'm sure Vaseline was horrifying, but you gotta understand there was something far more terrifying teetering on the edge of that statement.
That said, the
Oh, let's just say blacklight evidence and leave it at that.
so the healer or the doctor and the trades rat stay behind. The doctor to patch up the wounded, the trades rat to go field strip the dead, and the pair of them to proselytize to the Skaven slaves who are still alive. But that would leave the group of you making your way through down into a rather dark and desolate tunnel.
One last thing before we leave.
Oh, sure.
He's going to be. Rodlin is going to after the exchange has been made. He's going to look over at the Dawi Za and he's going to say, And you don't happen to have anything of a. You don't happen to have any lenses or or anything blown by bellows or wind, do you? No snow.
Do you mean like a piece of glassware?
Well, yes, lenses, spyglasses, something of that like, or anything that has.
Oh, you mean peeping scopes? Yeah, I haven't had any use for one of those down here in a while, but I'm fairly certain if you find one of the those big rats with a long shooty gun, they're scopes. If you break one off, their scopes can usually be used as a small spyglass.
I see. Hmm.
Best I could give you, best I could probably set you up with would be a pair of smokeout glasses.
Oh, fair, fair.
I apologize there, me kind bearded fellow. That said,
Well, I can't
you,
expect you.
you seem a bit tuckered around the edges there. Do you need a pick-me-up?
One bushy eyebrow raises over the other, but he says, "Well, I won't deny that I could use something. That depends entirely upon what you have."
Ah. He proceeds to pull out a packet of fine cut. It's basically just dwarven snuff tobacco, stolen from me cousin.
So, Moon,
What?
I want your assurance that my next statement you won't get me killed for blasphemy.
I promise I will not get you killed for blasphemy.
Okay.
I will make no such promise.
Lucia pulls out her second flask that she doesn't really drink from. This one looks tarnished and a little bit rusted. She opens it and drinks and drinks half of it. It's like 4-day-old coffee.
There's a very, 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 very important question.
Sure.
Is it 4-day-old black coffee?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 4-day-old coffee, nothing in it. It's just straight coffee.
You
Black as
will
her
not.
soul.
You will not be killed for blasphemy then, as you are not drinking mold in a cup.
The milk curdling is just like extra chewy bits at the top.
Okay, that actually made me gag. Please don't say that again.
Not when you're allergic to it.
Apologies, Albion.
Well, I've had
But
mold growing on my 4-day-old coffee in a pot.
let's see, Lucia, you take a
just
swig
throw it
of the
out.
flask, and it hits you like a backhand.
Oh, what the hell?
You have +5 to your agility for the next 2 hours.
Who messed with my coffee? I made it on Monday.
Has she ever dranken or had something that was magically fortified, or drank from any sacred wells or anything?
Definitely.
It has a very dilute form of that.
Thank you, furry one, for giving a gift sub to Jai Gulag 27.
Nice.
Gigalag, it's one of the gods in the Elder Scrolls games, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Abomination.
As a fan of the Daedric God of Order, I appreciate that handle.
She offers the other half of the flask to Rodolin. Pick me up.
Oh, much appreciated. He is going to take out a handkerchief, gently wipe off the rim, then close his nose and down it in one gulp.
Okay, the coffee is stale and room temperature, but it is coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Rattlin, you have a +5 to your agility for the next 2 hours.
Oh, much appreciated. And also, hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say the dwarf is still holding out the snuff pouch.
He is considering the snuff pouch. So you said it's what it's a form of tobacco. You said.
Ah, yes. You take out the pitch, you put it in your mouth, you just let it sit there for a bit and let nature do its work. The
Yeah.
fine grown in elven fields or whatever shit, I don't know. It was my brother's good stuff. Or it was my cousin's good stuff.
Oh my God. Okay. So there's like a 1 in 100. There's like a 1 in 50 chance. Well, maybe 100 chance. He's going to examine this, and I'm going to DM you something. I'm going to ask you if the texture is if it's familiar. Uh,
Hi, hi, hi. This bag of hugs for $5 sold.
My weekly 10.00 tithe to the Screamers. Streamers, I said streamers, I don't care what I typed.
Oh no.
Thank you, Tom. Moon,
Yes.
add another enemy.
I mean, I just got paid tonight. I can make things real interesting.
So Rodolin,
my
as
God.
this is passed towards you, there's a momentary blink as you realize that while it has been many, many years, you've seen that before. The way that the variation in colors in the dried tobacco leaf. It's a very unique coloration. One that isn't yielded by normal means.
Oh. Oh. What is it? Oh no. Wait. Where, where did your brother? You said it was your brother or your cousin?
My cousin, apologies.
Right.
You proceeded to. You had zapped me several times. I'm still kind of reeling with the fact that you electrocuted the shit out of my brain.
Oh, no offense taken. Uh,
You old flying surface fuckwaggle.
uh, minuscule offense taken. Nah,
Good.
not really.
It's more like it. He
Yeah.
grimaces, almost with a smile, trying very hard to deny it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been a long time since I've seen this. You didn't happen to come in a cloth. It didn't happen to come wrapped in blue cloth originally, did it?
How did you know? Yes. He proceeds to snap the pouch closed and pulls out a blue silk hanky. It was stored up in this, wrapped up tightly. Thought this looked too nice, so kept it as a nice fancy hand rag.
It is very nice. Let's just say I might actually be familiar with the with the cultivator of this fine substance. He's going to say before he since he knows who makes this, he knows to trust it. He's gonna take some.
You all are alright. Good luck on whatever you're dealing with. There are no traps up ahead. They never needed to bother with anything. They have more than skilled enough guard dogs. As the Dawiza's eyes just begin to narrow into points. Anyway, good luck on your journeys. I'll be here.
Good luck.
Don't go in
with
Michelle.
healing your Indeed, and you best of the rest and recovery to you.
Man,
I have a question.
Yes to Moon, and then who's the question?
I am shiny.
okay. Well, while everybody else is dealing with the Dawiza, Lucia is curious and bored, so she's going to do something because we need a little chaos gremlin in our life.
Awesome.
She casts a spell. 9 and 7 will cast the spell. Okay. She walks over to Esperance, touches his nose, holds up a finger to her mouth, and says, "Please whisper. Are you all right? Do you need any? Are you all late? Do you need anything?" The horse can talk now for 3 minutes.
I can speak. I've been liberated from the shackles of pure equinity. Truly now, thank you, dearest lady. Your name is Liksha?
Lucia, and it's only temporary. It will go away in a few minutes. I can't maintain it that long.
How dastardly to know the elevation of speech and be robbed from it. Still, though, I appreciate the attempt to be able to voice my innermost thoughts and desires. I require oats.
Does he not feed you oats?
Oh, he gives me plenty of hay and whatnot, but he's minimal on the oats, and moreover, he does not serve them the way that they were served one time at this Reichland tavern. They took oats and they proceeded to soak them with a local beer. I slept so good that night.
Roasted.
Oh my god, even his horse is bougie.
Roasted beer-soaked oats. I will see what can be done. I just wanted an animal to talk to because I missed Maury.
I do not. Oh, your Maury is a considerable fellow. He's a bit rough around the edges, mind you, but I've always enjoyed our chin waggles. See, I believe that with proper training, he would be an upright gentle fellow. Though he always seems to stare at me like I've grown a spare head or something whenever I talk to him about the goings-on in society and the plight of the peasants. Something my master doesn't quite seem to understand, but it's not his fault. He walks upon 2 legs, not 4, and does not know what it is to bear the burdens of others upon your shoulders. Nothing I quite fault him for. Nothing I...
This is some bullshit! Oh my god, I'm laughing! It so hurts! So it's
nothing I...
His horse is judging him!
His horse is bullshit!
No, I'm kind of classist. Stop! He's class conscious.
It's nothing I quite blame him for, mind you. It's the exposure he's been in his entire life. And after all, I grew up in a quite literal barn. I mean, after all, I am a horse. I shit on the floor. But I do believe that he tries his absolute best to try and better the lives of everyone around him. He is a wise and generous soul. Oh no, sadly, I feel the magic of your abilities wearing off, dearest Lady Lucia. Perhaps sometime we'll be able to speak again. Oh,
I will make a ritual and make it permanent, but I have one condition. You must
That's
never.
fine.
You must never speak in front of Andre.
Why must I never speak in front of Andre?
It
Everyone
is.
else gets.
It is just part of agreement. That is all. You must never speak in front of him.
All right, dearest lady. I understand what it is to take sacred vows from a woman.
I will prepare ritual.
Oh, over in the rats, you see the horse just kind of squint and focus, stomping his hoof a couple of times. Focus, Esperance, focus! In the rat's pouch over there, there's a strange metal trinket. It doesn't smell like any of the other things around here. And I tried to nibble on it once, thinking that there may have been food or liquor stored inside, but I just heard a strange voice.
He holds up a hand. He holds up a hand and goes to investigate the trinket, leaving the horse with no explanation.
Esperance is just stomping on the floor. As you go over to the rat and start digging around in its pocket, you can tell from some of the coloration on its armor that this was most likely leading, or trying to maintain order amongst the slaves. Given the fact that they had a lash and other various trinkets on them, but stuck in one of their innermost pockets, you find this strange stone with wires dangling off of it, a rune, a piece of carved warpstone set behind glass. But the thing has a strange... It almost looks as though something, perhaps sound or something, could possibly come out of it. If you have forbidden lore or
Ew, forbidden lore.
yeah, or knowledge, Skaven, or I would even take knowledge knowledge engineering.
Oh no,
Is
forbidden
it a Skaven
lore.
skin flute?
Pretty sure I know what this is, but I won't say anything until the check's done.
Okay, so to answer your question, no on all counts. She doesn't know what this thing is.
Fuck. Alright, you cannot test it untrained.
That's true. That's true. For future reference, she has academic knowledge magic, common knowledge Kislev, and forbidden lore religion.
Ah, damn it! That's close, but it's not close enough. All right, yeah, you just have this strange technological device. It definitely doesn't look like something that the Dawi built. It's too crude yet sophisticated simultaneously.
Oh, she's just gonna walk up to Rodolin and hold it up to him. Do you recognize these?
Same question to you, Rodolin.
Well, he does have actually a forbidden lore.
What is it?
Not Skaven specifically, but Chaos.
That's close enough.
Do you have forbidden lore? Yes, religion.
You've got a -10 on it, so you'll need at least effectively 2 degrees of success.
Hey, Moon. Did you ever get a head count for all the survivors for XP?
No, let me do that after he rolls. That's...
Very narrowly 2 degrees.
Holy shit! I watched you get robbed of that 30, and you still passed. Damn. Okay. You've heard tales that this is some kind of... that this was some Skaven communicatory device. Like a carrier pigeon bound into metal. But how it works and what the finer details of it are, you have no idea. Though,
Well, You stumbled across something I believe I've only heard about, he's going to say, taking his handkerchief out and gently, like I imagine you're holding it like they're holding it, but like one dangles a necklace.
Oh, she just picked it up with her glove.
He's going to scoop it up with. He's going to pick it up just to look it over a little closer, and he's going to be holding it with his fingers on the other side of his handkerchief, and he's going to be say, yes, I've encountered something I've only heard rumors about. It's believed to be a something, uh, some form of message carrying device built by the Skaven, obviously, but it's the theories and the stories liken it to a carrier pigeon, but wrapped up in metal the way one can magically bury other facets and abilities into material. I might be able to figure out how it works given time, but I couldn't tell you anything more than that at present. He says, handing it back over.
No, you know better than I do. I don't want to accidentally do something stupid.
As you're moving the thing about and holding it up, there to be a really tinny voice that comes through the end. Upper level report part. Upper level. Time. Talk speak.
All right. Rodlin's going to, his bushy eyebrows raise up, and he's going to. Oh fuck! Let's see if I can figure out how to use this real quick.
I was gonna say, there's a few buttons on it. It isn't just like it's not a jitterbug.
Okay. And it didn't just hear us casually, so he's going to. What do I need to roll to try and figure out how to make this how to make this work? What do I need to roll? Or do I? Which figure out which button is best to
Old
press?
man with smartphone energy.
I need you to roll me intelligence at half.
I mean,
Okay.
I encounter this every day. This will be fun.
Oh.
What's the worst that could happen?
Don't fucking say that.
Oh no.
Did you roll 100?
No, 94. You know what? Rodlin, if his finger passes over something and then it gets a terrible, terrible prophetic feeling that that button is the wrong button to push, I spend a fate point.
Okay. So you don't press the red button.
Press the red button.
You press the green button.
25! Target number 36!
Oh.
The army of Fiora has a new officer. Welcome, son.
So you instead opt to press the gray button. It opens up the line, and you just hear a dead but live air.
I am very glad, Blue Scale, that you decided that your first time using your smartphone was to come to my stream. Anyway, back to Rodlin being old man operating smartphone.
He's not gonna be an old man doing a voice, is he's gonna have to try and act. He's gonna have to try and do because he's gonna fucking speak and squeak. Yes, upper level. Yes, upper level report. So, all clear, all clear, all clear, safe.
Oh, that too.
Flicktooth, you sound strange weird. You okay, good?
Oh, we punch in throat, punch hit in throat, throat hurt. Throat hurt
Well,
bad.
you must deserve. With check back later.
Lucia is both stunned and actively suppressing laughter.
You hear the sound is just hold on, actually. You hear this come from, or something similar to this come from the other end.
Oh no, hold on. Let me see.
Except there's no reconnect sound.
What? I didn't hear.
Oh, it's just the deaf and undeafen, or the deaf and undeafen sound.
Oh. Okay.
I thought that broadcasted out locally. I didn't, or thought that broadcast out globally. I didn't realize it was local.
Awesome.
God damn it.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, Rodlin slowly removes his thumb from the button. He has the most... Okay, I almost wish I could just turn my camera on for you guys just to show you all the expression he's making. Hold on.
But...
Just...
but yeah, as you mentioned that about the Dowie, the dwarf in the back, and said, "Hey, I fucking deserve that."
Rodlin's mouth is in like that stunned kind of small pog of you pursed your lips, but there's a tiny little gap between because you're like oh shit, that worked. And you said look over. Oh
no.
Yes, literally, that sound, that encapsulates his expression. His bushy eyebrows have crawled up halfway up his forehead. But he looks to the other Adawi Zan Rebecca says, well, I suppose him deserving it saved us some detection. Oh, this could be useful. Oh.
I would be wary of it. It seems it would spread chaotic lies into your mind invisibly. A helmet should be able to protect you from it.
I think for now, he's going to take out a small little a square of leather from one of his pouches and wrap it up like it's in a handkerchief. Tie it off with some string. Oh, it might. I think the leather hood might do well enough. Should be thick enough. But not. He says curiously, as anyone who can read his expression is realizing that there is the equivalent to, is that there is Skaven prank calling is rushing through his mind, and the old man is considering inventing a prank call.
Whatever is going through your mind, Rodolin, do it.
Okay.
She said do it.
To be fair, Thess would probably be like, yeah, you should totally make use of that device. Absolutely, you should call them. They'll appreciate it.
Wait a minute. Oh my god. Now
just fax them a picture of your butt cheeks.
I mean, you really want to make it an insult. You fax them a picture of the dwarf's butt cheeks. Hell, they won't even believe that's out of the ordinary.
Gracia, image has been sent. It appears to be a butt. Divine portent from Great Hornrat.
What?
It is a sign. We have been shown the moon. Yes, the moon one. We see it now. It is pretty with its one big eye.
Why? I've heard the moon is all supposed to be green. Why is just the eye green? Anyway.
Apologies. I was counting something for shiny, which I believe that brings that to 90.
Phyllis with
90 XP.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, 90 XP. But with all that taken care of and out of the way, there would be not stopping you from boarding the barge.
Oh, there is one question I wanted to ask the Dawi.
That would be stopping you from boarding the barge.
Sorry. Oops.
No, you're fine.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Well,
I mean, I didn't realize that Andre swung Chaos Stunty, but you know what? You do you.
Please, I have class. You gotta at least get with a lore to change.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
There's a reason they call it Hawk Tua.
Not just because it has 2 heads.
Excused?
I've heard tales of vampires cavorting with the Skaven in here. Do you have anything to corroborate that?
Oh, you're talking about the new management?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a pretty stand-up fellow. Don't actually know his name, but...
What do you know about him?
The pay is good and the supply of parts is steady.
Hmm. I don't know what I was expecting.
Isn't a big fan of me bonding souls.
Big fan of your existence. We should get going.
I agree.
Final thing. Do you happen to know, could you tell me some of the names of the important and less important Skaven? I think it might be useful, he says, with his smirk, still holding the leather pouch with the communicator.
Yeah, sorry there, fellow. Their names are, as far as I know, Ratface, Ratfuck, and Ratshit. I don't bother with the names of vermin.
I appreciate that he's still a dwarven supremacist.
Always may feel betrayed and isolated from the rest of their kin. However, that doesn't stop them from having standards.
No, I've been down here for a few hundred years. As far as I know, the rat bastards just moved in, started supplying me with parts, proclaiming me part of the natural edifice or whatever. The leech came later, but he's much smarter than these fuckers.
Wait, you've been here how long?
A few hundred years. I had to go get the book specifically, but
are there
down
here?
Oh,
Hold on. I don't think she.
maybe. I don't know.
Nice.
No idea if that knife here ever survived. The humies like you are long dead.
I'm going to leave this for now. We could always ask this guy an infinite amount of questions, but we need to go get Oscar's ass.
Yeah, let's put a pin in that.
Well, I was going to say about that too. essentially echo out
Because
the
she's
fact that you
terrible
have
at
limited time, you would hear the sound of
Sipping Way usually does the
reinforcing Skaven coming from
Anyway,
the
you get a
tunnel
message from the
face
headmistress.
over yonder.
As
I think that's our signal.
Indeed.
Come on. Let's go, old man.
He'll nod under his hood, and actually he won't have to hobble along. He has had two. Oh wait, I forgot. Did I get any stat changes for bumping the good kush?
Oh right, you grab some of the snuff.
Yeah.
Shadow Money Wizard Gang.
Yeah, it would be +5 to willpower, +5 to int, -5 to weapon and ballistic skill.
Oh.
Got it.
Money Shadow, it's Money Shadow Wizard Gang. Are you expecting less? There are 2 wizards in your party.
Yeah, I realized that.
Of course we're gonna heist everything. That's kind of part of the job.
Right, those 2 small numbers temporarily down there.
Oh, and then you said 90 XP, by the way, Moon, for the head count?
Yeah, I wrote it in.
Thanks, my lord.
Also, don't forget to add the 70 XP from the suicided Gracier. He mentioned to me. I think he said it was 70, or was it 30 XP? I could be wrong.
No, you are right, because it took out others around him.
Oh my god.
You hit him with the old pager bomb surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I think my green stuff might be too old.
That is unfortunate.
No, I actually had forgotten about the gray seer room clear, but no, gray seers are almost never alone, so that definitely would have taken out some of the other attendants nearby.
Kind of hope it doesn't take out the one Niaro wanted us to save.
I hope not.
Hopefully not, but only time will tell.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Only you can prevent forest Skaven.
Only you can create Skaven fires.
Alright, I am not 100% sure if there is a pathway in the tunnels, but if there isn't, the open mouth of the water will work just as well. I just need to move you off the map. Move you over here. There you go.
Do a head count. So,
let's see, so if I do this...
6
rotation...
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work just fine.
I am scared now.
765 XP. Damn.
Okay, so I am just going to upscale the barge slightly. Mainly so that I can just fit, so I can get the tokens on here. Alright. as the group of you continue making your way through these tunnels, using the wooden hook here, or the wooden peg here, as a bit of a guide rope, along with just physically, grabbing along the line and pulling yourself along, there would be casting off, reflecting in the torchlight. There would be movement in the water, breaking the surface.
I don't like that.
Then, why are you over here? And then, one by one, a couple of the barrels, which, now that they've been moving around a bit, one seems to be leaking something red, is the first barrel to go. There's less of a tug on the boat. Oops. I did not mean to do that. That was funny, though. There's less of a tug on the boat and more of a gentle sensation, or a harsh sensation of something being severed.
Near waves.
And one by one, the barrels would just slowly be removed, until there's only two trailing behind, and something begins bumping the bottom of the barge.
That's...
Uh,
I attempt to sense magic.
Okay, go ahead. Try and sense it.
No idea if this creature is magical, but...
Actually, I'm going to stop you before you go. You don't sense anything. Even if you succeeded, you wouldn't sense anything. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any, aside from just the vapor, there doesn't appear to be anything magical about the waters or what's in them.
Hey, Moon.
Yes?
I'm gonna draw your attention to something and see if it's relevant. Just checking.
Give me a second.
If it's horribly mutated, then it probably doesn't apply at this point, but that's only if it's been, like... it isn't a Skaven River. I suppose it's been eating... Whatever it is has been eating Warpstone.
It would be... not... you know what? Animal training, or... because there's not really handle animal, or... Oh, animal care. Animal care will work for this if you have it. I will give you a +10 because of your Lore Beast skill.
$39 on animal care. Yeah, I got that by 2 degrees. Almost 3, but not quite.
The way that these things are acting definitely mirrors some kind of wildlife, but
They're a scaly bird person.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bonk the microphone. But the way that the barrels got ripped off, the way that it moves too unnaturally. It doesn't seem to belong to this world.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Slaneshi Concenticles?
If it was Slanichi Concenticles, I might have sensed something.
Anyway, I was going to say, aside from water, Any further attempts to do anything, or going to wait and see?
I really don't have anything. I mean, I'll just be at ready at arms, honestly.
Wait a minute. Rodlin is going to reach out his hand. We're on wood. Wood is not well, we are standing on wood. He's going to reach out his hands, and you're going to see some lightning spark between his fingers. He's going to ask the group, play it safe.
Yeah, my blessings.
Only if you're sure, but
you know what? I'm only if I'm sure. I'm actually going to use a quick. I'm going to use one of this. I'm going to use a spell, a different spell than lightning, real quick. Let's see here. I'm going to cast Omen real quick.
That sounds like a good idea. What's it do?
Omen, it's like you ask. Oh wow. 18. That's literally over 4 times the casting number, plus the +2 from being down here. So that is, oh my god, 20 out of 4 casting to target. All right. It's you ask and you try you search into the future to determine if the timing or idea is favorable for a certain course of action. So is X a good idea right now? And that is lightning the water to attack the creature.
Let's see. 4 times over the value. It will work in the immediate, but you will have bigger problems also in the immediate. Oh god, I'm spawning too many of them. Though, if you, as silly as it sounds, if you play a wait and see, or if you electrocute the water and it's not strong enough, it may just piss things off.
So I see. And he's going to so a wait and see and or lightning in the water could piss it off, or
let's see. There would be an image of him lightning the water, something floating to the surface, and then a moment later, something else a bit further by, rapidly breaching and attacking over the boat.
The location.
Oh.
Rodlin's going to pause for a second. He's going to say, on second thought, I get a bad feeling about that idea. Well, if I do this, I know for certain that something will come out of that water to fight us.
There would be another moment of something disrupting the water, a thing coming out, and then a sight, or from Rodlin's POV, of a bolt of lightning doing the same thing of laying it low, though instead of a multiple rush, just multiple figures breach the surface. The one thing Rodlin does know is that they are kind of surrounded.
Well, it seems we might be surrounded by whatever these creatures are. I'm gonna cast Omen again. Whatever these creatures are, we might be a little bit surrounded.
Yes, but...
Sorry, go on.
But if they are like... These don't appear to be Skaven-controlled creatures, and assuming if they're like wild animals, we might have a chance. She pulls out some of the goat leg that she normally feeds Mori, and heaves it overboard in the direction they just came from. Mori, please forgive me.
Give me a strength check.
Fuzzy.
$33 out of 40. That's a success.
All right, it's not super far, but it gets some distance. Give me one moment.
Okay, I was not betting on piranha elementals, but here we are.
They're more solid than that. I just couldn't find something
Hi, do I know you?
aberrant enough that was also aquatic enough. Yep, so they're just fighting over the goat leg. You can see the remains of part of one of the wooden barrels stuck to part of them.
I'm just gonna mark off like half of what I had left and just assume I threw like that much of it.
Oh, so you're just gonna chum the water behind you to keep them distracted?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so instead of engaging in a battle that could only be described as "I'm doing this to listen to the sounds of you suffering," you managed to avoid dealing with Mulder's rejects.
Mulder's rejects. That's what we're calling it.
As one of them moves through the water. As one of them moves through the water, you'd see the handful of your friendly Skaven on the barge just kind of shudder, clench together, and move towards the center of the boat or barge. Niaro just mentioning that they happen once when when Mulder offload rejects, they offload send in water, attempt at making aquatic force, but could not control.
Ew.
This many years ago, they have now bred and become separate species.
Revolting, in every sense of the word.
Fascinating. Rodlin kind of looks with like a deep in thought expression on his face as he says, "Fascinating indeed how even these magically mutated creatures can still breed, find life, and change. entirely devoid of the magic that created them.
We know them as
Across the,
Mulder
ocean
rejects,
over here.
and we just ignore leave be. But if you're gonna chum the water and feed them behind you and largely keep them distracted from something that isn't you,
Several hours
you will
at a
arrive
time.
safely.
Yeah, no. Like, she had a bunch of salted goat, 17-ish servings of it, and now she has 10. Maury's gonna be upset.
Hey, Phoebe, you want to deal with this aquatic monstrosity? No, I fucking do not!
I mean, we can always get more lamb.
Lamb chop.
This is the game that never ends.
That's true.
Right. I feel like that song is whenever the writers for the writers for The Simpsons are forced or contractually whipped into making a new season, that song just plays ominously in the background of their head.
I'm pretty sure someone did a 20 or 30-hour loop of that song on YouTube.
Oh my lord.
I'm not gonna look, but I'm pretty sure someone did.
Okay. Well, after a harrowing, probably 20-minute barge ride, just as you have to chum the water and speed forward a little bit, chum the water, speed forward a little bit, stab at the water when things get a little too close. You make it to the other side of other side of this specific barge line, and from there you'd notice there seems to be a series of different different lines that one could take from here, as well as a couple of other barge pieces that could be commandeered.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea which one of these we should take to get to Oscar? Any signs or anything like that?
Twink engineers this way, 50 meters.
Yes.
Don't mind the explosives. He needs he needs enrichment.
Don't enrich him too much, then he might become nuclear.
We arrive and Oscar has a faint green glow of radiation because they wanted to know what would happen if they just subtly spiked his food with warpstone.
Alright, I am, let's see, it is 42. Okay, let us return at 50 after, and we will meet up with the lot of you making your way to the other end of this hellish menagerie of up and down, left and right, and water travel on the hellscape that is Scavendom.
Okay. Not like I needed to, have us not die today.
My horse and me.
I just got to talk to the pony.
Yeah, so congratulations. Not only did you manage to not die, you managed to avoid a water battle.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
It's shaved another 2 hours off of our Oscar rescue attempt.
I have been looking up Okay. Well, I'll be right back.
And a bust open the books.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Starting to feel like an old man. I'm eating these sour hard candies out of a tin.
I actually like the sour hard candies. But then again, I'm old, so you know, I buy the blue tins of shortbread cookies too, so I know I'm old.
Do you have like a steady supply of like grandma candies to like give to people?
I don't, because if I had them, I would eat them, and then I would have more blood sugar problems than I currently do.
Mm-hmm.
So I did manage to find a hydrated enough patch of green stuff to work. However, I will probably need to buy new green stuff. But there's like no option to not make green stuff fur to connect the wings to the body. There's just not an option. The gap is like atrociously bad. But fur is one of the easiest things you can sculpt. Just poke it a lot.
Poke it and draw your just do occasional pokes and there are two motions: poking and slight downward motions in the direction of the.
Thonian Berserks. Whoever at Games Workshop decided that they should have little cables coming off of their backpacks that connect to their weapons that you need to manually glue into place. You are a psychopath and I hate you.
Oh lord. I don't envy the people who like play Skitari, like like those are really bad. I don't think I've ever seen a Skitari player not snap off an antenna or a hangy wire whenever they go to play. Like anyone who's played that faction for a long time just has glue on the hot and ready. As is, I'm surprised I've only stabbed myself once with lances.
You
Like
are an awesome person.
on the physical pokey stabby on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt like a bitch though. Just couched open my palm.
Yeah, I just lost all my stream momentum because now everyone has to refresh the stream.
No!
We were up to 25 viewers.
You were too powerful. I also plugged the stream in the Warhammer Fantasy Discord.
They have an official Discord?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, not like...
That's the point. I wonder if there's a self-promotion thing in the new Lawbeards.
That'd be
thing.
nice.
We should check.
I'm gonna just make a habit of like posting it up there whenever we play. We seem to get a few people from it.
Yeah, it's nice, and I thank you. I thank everybody who decides I am worth sharing.
Yeah, we kind of like you. Like, I don't know.
What the fuck did I do? Never mind. Nope. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Just take it. Just take the gift and enjoy it.
What can I get out of Sergeant? I can get another dodge blow. I think I might be at like plus 20 dodge blow.
Really?
Yeah. That put me at like a 66 dodge blow, which is pretty ridiculous.
So you dodged the first one, but what about the other 7?
When you get hit in the mouth. And then we hope that the armor can tank it.
And if the armor can't?
Die. We just die. Yeah. Okay, I do not have the trappings to go into night.
Okay, server's back up. I don't know. Do you maybe need some downtime to make some of the trappings?
I need full plate for anywhere I want to move.
Jesus! I need 3,000 gold! Oh. Oh no.
You are an awesome person.
See, this is why I chose to play a crafting character. It helps a lot with these things.
Yes, but you will never know the glory that is serving the lady.
I have a bear. Fuck your lady.
I'm sorry, the phrasing?
I did not.
I mean, hold on. I mean, Lucia, if that is truly how you want to get along, I'm sure we could arrange a meeting between you and the lady. Right, Andre?
Just gonna rub my head. I feel like this is something I've read in a Bordello novella.
Seen in I've seen on one of those terrible plays they put on in small taverns in Talea.
Oscar, is this not like one of the romance novels?
Not even remotely, Frothes.
I don't think romance comes into this.
For a start, I thought he was supposed to rescue me, not the other way around.
Yes, I fear I'm never actually going to live this down, am I?
I mean, it's fine. I'll rescue him. It's no big deal.
Sometimes a creative reinvention of the topic.
All right, let's see here.
I still can't get over the fact that Oscar's big, meaningful reunion with a party member after this whole ordeal likely is going to be Thess while she's stoned.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
And the word of the day, kids, is undermining the tone.
That's a sentence.
I'm teaching the kids to aspire, okay?
Server's back up and working.
Which do you roll? You continue teaching your kids, rereading your kids bedtime stories. You start with the silly shit, all the basics. You know, a big truck go vroom, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and then you read them Lord of the Rings once they're done with that.
I mean, you say that. When me and my older brother were growing up, my dad literally read us The Hobbit as a bedtime story, which probably says a lot about me.
That explains so much.
Yours too, huh?
Yeah, no, literally also same. It was there was 3 steps.
Yep.
It was
Sincerest apologies. I had to help
simple.
my family.
It was the basics, then it was then it was mythology and mythology and world stories books, and then it was the entire Lord of the Rings series starting from The Hobbit.
My apologies, Moon. Being a server has caused my entire internet connection to short out for a second. We're back now, though. You can rejoin anytime.
Was literally in the process of reconnecting. I just assumed there was an internet hiccup on my end, as it is so prone to doing that.
Nope. It was my computer going, "Hey, I need a break," and me going, "But my computer going, please." And me going, but, and then
I cannot sustain this.
And then my computer going, "I'm taking a break. You don't get a say anymore."
My dodge blow is now actually just ridiculous. Because of the weird path I've had to go down. We got a 71 in dodge blow.
Oof.
But,
Holy shit.
You have actually surpassed Thess's. Thess's was pretty high.
Can I get a...
You are promoted. You're set up, man. That's fine.
Oh, thank you very much. No, I was actually going to say, can I get a perception from everyone? And,
yeah.
would my favorite dice gremlins each roll perception for me?
Oh, okay. I was going to say even Thess, but sure.
43. Which, for me... degree and a half?
No.
Rattle and blind.
9.
100.
Oh, so Rodolin is nat 100.
Rodolin, that shit is loud.
So Lucia over here with 4 full degrees of success.
Damn.
You know what?
82 from the Dice Goblin.
All right. I've got enough fate points. I'm going to spend another one. I don't want to.
No, I was going to say it's fine. Rodolin is distracted, keeping watch of the rear and making sure those things don't resurface.
Okay.
Pretty fair.
He also just keeps seeing visions of potential battles that he could have had with them.
Occasionally shakes his head, trying to not imagine the versions where they ate his legs like chicken tenders.
He won roughly 43 out of 100 battles.
Is this with or without the intervention of the party?
That is without.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, being able to aim at something and go taste my lightning is impressive.
It is particularly valuable when the enemy are in a very conductive material.
I will put a point into perception right now, and I will have 2.5 degrees of
By
success.
the 5th time.
Also, Albion, with an 80-something, that would make sense given the fact that Oscar had recently been hit with a gas attack down below.
I roll a 9, which, if I'm doing this, is a lot. Ah, no! Perception.
It is. Make a note of that for the next bit of time.
Okay.
Because I will have to continue on with that. But by this point, you're just getting back to about where you had been.
Okay. I mean, you said about a half an hour, so makes sense.
Give or take.
Yeah, it took about a half an hour to. Well, it took about 20 minutes to go on that barge, so roughly about a half an hour.
Perfect.
I need to
until then,
use tokens.
Do you need 2 of those tokens? I'm kidding.
Well, yes, because what you come to on the other side, those of you who passed, is largely a similar setup to what you left, as you avoided taking any of the off-shooting tunnel paths. Given the fact that you would have had to completely detach from this rope line and go to a different one. But going straight across the rope path would lead you to what almost seems to be a mirror of the place that you left. Houses jutting out of the wood or out of the stonework at odd angles. Faint torches and whatnot still illuminating the dim overcasting swamp. But unlike the other place, this is bereft of the sounds of life. This place is barren but it lacks the scent of decay or rot of a place that had recently suffered a calamity. No, this place is empty.
Anyone else get a sneaking suspicion that we're somewhere that even the Skaven don't want to go?
It's either that or perhaps maybe Thess made her way through here. Or
Hey,
maybe some.
Moon. My brain just, fired off 7 alarm bells and all of them are screaming, oh God, he actually read the book.
What book?
The one I sent you.
Now, why would I go and do a little thing like that?
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're crazy talk.
Yeah, but it's quiet.
Oh, you sent
here.
in Orc Slayer. Oh no.
I did send him Orc Slayer. He asked about Eldritch creatures.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, baby, a triple.
But yeah, as you make your way to the dock over here, there's no crazy the dwarf to come and get you, to come and greet you. There's no besieging battle of rallying human slaves versus Skaven clan rats. Well, there's the remnants and some of the faint remains of not just a village, but life and having recently been lived in. There's no one here at the moment.
I don't like that.
You know what? Something doesn't. Rodlin was too distracted to notice the silence until it was pointed out to him by the others. But he's going to say, I don't think I like that. Well, I think it's about time I do a quick check around. And he is going to nestle himself into the middle of the boat. Have a do make sure my body doesn't fall off. I will still need to breathe while I'm astral projecting.
Ah, okay.
And he is then going to... I'm going to attempt to, I'm going to I'm going to slip free of his mortal skin a moment and scout the shoreline in the area around. Okay.
I'm sorry. I heard you say something, but I could not make out what you said, Rodel. Can you please repeat that?
Odlin he's actually going to set himself in the middle of the boat and he's going to say, I think it's time I scout ahead. Please do make sure I don't accidentally roll off the boat.
Right.
And he is going to... And then he is going to start meditating and slip free temporarily from his mortal skin. 20 out of 18 casting.
Neat.
The army of Fiora has a new officer. Welcome, son.
Am I buffeted like elsewhere, or?
Yeah.
I mean, what she said, but at the same point in time, it's less a buffeting and more... As you step out of your body, you almost become
There you go, that's how much they hold.
more acutely aware of the swamp gases and the fetid poisons in the air.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be about that time as you leave your body that, well, you're not able to progress and scout around. There's a sudden
That's cubic feet.
horrendous sensation as to why. This water, this lake, or these bodies that they sit upon, given the fact that the very vapors themselves seem to be more pungent to your spiritual form than your physical one, it is likely that the lake itself contains diffused magic.
Yeah, box
Or
1, 2,
another way to say, they put a lake on top of a warpstone deposit. Everyone around you
7
takes in a
hours
deep
maximum?
lungful of air and then exhales.
Smells
I
good.
see. Rodlin is going to, as soon as this realization, he is going to, there's like a little light bulb. Oh no! And he's going to hop back into his body before actually doing any scouting. And he's going to realize, silence or no? This green glow and mist, I just figured out what the cause is. This entire lake and liquid area is set upon a warpstone deposit, which has sufficiently diffused this water with some of its essence. We should not be breathing this. We might need to move.
I agree. We should get out of here as soon as we can.
Rodlin, actually, you know what? Hold on. Considering seeing this clinging like mist, it's not radioing from the top. Top of the cave. Rodlin is actually going to see if he can stand up and use his wind gust a little bit more. Would you allow him to use it a little softer or more subtly to push clean air down on top of us and push the tainted air away?
I would absolutely allow you to cast magic right now.
I don't like the way he said that.
I mean, how badly can it go?
Yeah, right. Exactly. How badly can it go wrong? How long has this warpstone deposit here? How much been here? How much chaos energy has it absorbed?
Never mind absorbed. It's literally made of crystallized dark magic.
Exactly.
Wah.
Fucking giggle.
Oh no.
Well, maybe he shouldn't cast magic on the lake, but he might cast magic. You know, yeah, let's fucking. He is going to. Do we have oars on this? Or are we just kind of drifting and?
That's what the that's what the stick and the rope guide are for. They allow you to steer the barge into somewhat of a straight line.
Significant.
And it's essentially oars but above you.
Rodlin and all his old man bones is going to say, "All right, crack knuckles, time to double time."
Yeah, this would be the point. This would be the point where if there was a lore journal that you would have found, it would mention something about we tried using oars to steer the barge. Day 2, we can no longer use oars to steer the barge. The things in the water keep eating the sticks.
I thought you were just gonna say the water itself keeps eating the sticks.
That too. That too.
Day 3. Oh well, they pulled in number 30. They pulled in number 38.
Oh, that's
That was
a really
actually quite
loose
funny,
statement.
but inconvenient.
But yeah, so you've made it to the other side. Esperance is totally on that barge. You just cannot get the horse over there. Let me
Quit horsing around, Esperance.
Nay. Damn it. Whatever, just put Esperance on the dock.
I wonder if I could.
I still have to live burdened with the knowledge that Esperance is class conscious. And not in a good way.
No,
Or, well, in
no
a good way.
wrong. He's the wrong classist for Bretonia.
Yep.
You have to live with the knowledge that your horse listens when you talk.
You have to live with the knowledge that your horse is comrade horse.
Ah, well, that's the answer to the age-old question, I suppose. That's why the long face.
Boo.
So, where to now? Ignoring the tokens down here. But where to now? There is another cliff face over here. You could make your way through. Otherwise, it looks as though there's another lift system which leads up and over. Though, as opposed to the area that you left, which, yeah, as opposed to the area where you left, where there was this large piece of architecture, over here up above, there is a much more robust lift system. It seems that it can lead, or it seems that from here one is able to continue up or down.
I say we go into that cliff face over there. I don't think going back up will do us much good.
No, you could go down as well. Sorry, there's a pair of lifts.
Very, oh, very lucky. Ooh. Rodlin now immediately has the flashes of whatever might happen if this lake of dark magic water starts start being emptied into the lower caverns.
Didn't you say Oscar was down lower?
Rodlin, no, that kills people.
Yeah. Yes, so that's yes, indeed. From what I understand, he should be below.
Well,
I'm not.
I say we take the lift down. Let's just keep going down as far as we can. Hopefully, at the very least, we can cause a distraction.
I hear the deeper I've heard from some Dawi that the deeper you go, the warmer it gets. I wonder what.
Well, that's preposterous. Everyone knows the further you go, it gets cooler.
It might seem that way, but at incredible depths. I hear statements of the churning of the earth and the impact of and all the density of the stone traps any and all heat that's down there.
I heard that's where the damned go. Those that give themselves to the worship of chaos find themselves trapped down there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they find themselves trapped somewhere far worse. Rodlin's going to walk over to the after getting this after making sure that the barge is secure. He's going to go over and actually look down and toss a pebble down to see how how deep it actually is.
Alright, hang on. Sorry, I was copying something up above. Where is Rodlin? Where are you going?
Where's little Rod?
The land is going to land the rod is going to go over. He is approaching he is approaching the chasm.
The chasm.
The chasm.
The moist chasm.
Alright, this one over yonder. Why are you not?
Okay. Okay. Whichever way it is whichever way it is that allows us to go down. So yeah.
Oh, my boy. That's up here.
Oh, I thought you said.
Okay. Sorry. I did not describe it well enough, and that is my fault. No, it was a mirroring settlement. There wasn't this large piece of architecture. There were just lifts that go up and down, and a catwalk around them.
Got it. So we're gonna have to do some walking if we get to the. All right.
No, it's okay.
You will have to do some walking.
Not all of us.
I'm just imagining Andre hitting his head every time Esperance decides to misstep.
Dodges.
That's what the helmet is for.
Donk.
What's the meme? How?
I'm just adding marks for.
It's how women go down the ladder, and it's the fucking. a game everybody was mad at our thing. Yup, the Bloodborne helmet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Bloodborne helmet, really?
I don't like that I can immediately place exactly what you're talking about.
It's okay,
Anyway.
you're terminally fine.
Right. Anyway, well, I very quickly just throw a couple of pieces of less that are of a dubious terrain up here. Yes, it will. Well, everything's fused together, so I can't just copy paste some of the things. That is not a complaint. That was more just a like, I need to throw up some slightly dubious terrain. Ignore the things I'll be dropping. But yes, that unfortunately leaves a lot of you with a short hike back up. Though still, as you move around, you find that there are no clan rats that come to greet you, no Skaven slaves. There's nary even the sound of creatures around you.
This is far too silent.
Yeah.
Are you sure you did not see any spirits? Sounds a lot like I've heard of the undead, the wraiths and such.
Spirits, they certainly I'm quite certain the only spirits I detected are currently sitting in Lucia's belly.
I visibly take a few seconds to get that. Oh, right.
Indeed. But I ought to look. I suppose I ought to look again. Or perhaps rather, he is going to hobble his way away from the. How did? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to move you out of flying because that's just spontaneously deciding to fly, Rodolin. Because that's actually where I intend you to be in a second. He's gonna, as soon as he's gonna just walk far enough away. As soon as he is confident enough to cast magic, and not have it literally detonate the sea like an ocean of Greek fire, if we're lucky. He is going to cast. He's going to fly. He's going to start flying. You know, yeah.
Fly, my pretty old man.
He's a handsome old man.
Of course, now you say. Now I'm just picturing a castle of a fly, my pretties, and now I'm just picturing the Wicked Witch of the West shaking her arms in the air, and has a castle full of Rodolins pours them out to the sky. Trailing faint smoke from his pipe.
That is equal parts hilarious and cursed.
Ooh, failed castings. Okay, that's fine. That's good enough. 22 out of 18 is good. That's more than one. As he is going to start flying. Wind, yeah. And he is going to go up, and he is going to just start looking around to see what he can see about any evidence of anything. He'll go hither, he'll go thither. He'll look around.
Does he have any kind of ghost sight active or
ghost sight?
I don't know
He'll
what
be
the fuck it's called.
Magic. He'll be sensing magic first. I don't think he has explicit ghost sight, But he'll sense magic and probably.
You pick on me. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Grit, fate point.
And Tesh gives a thumbs up.
Wait, what does he mean? Alright, 89 is not. Yeah. 41, that's much better. That is a success by a few degrees. Especially since with that +5 bonus to willpower.
It takes a little bit of effort as Rodalin's moving around,
Yeah,
but
sure we have
more
enough to get
before he has a chance to properly get himself situated. There would be a faint voice nearby.
No.
Its tone something between human and Skaven, as you, Rodolin, hear mutterings of, "Turn back away. Leave this place. What are you doing here? Go now."
No way.
Oh. Oh, that's... What am I doing here? You're rescuing a friend. Now, I don't know if we can turn back, but it'll certainly be up. But certainly will be out of your hair if you're concerned. He's going to say to the air and no one. Yeah.
Are they worth your life?
Okay.
I'm going to. Do any of you hear that?
Are you hearing voices again?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I am.
Oh no. The lot of you would all hear the last, "Are they worth your life?" It's not threatening. It's simply asking a question.
I would say so. Oscar is a bright young man that needs rescuing. I didn't leave on the best of terms with him last I spoke.
I pledged my life. We died together or not at all.
Not keen on dying yet. But the young deserve their chance at life. And it's for those with time long spent to risk it for them.
Hey, Moon, I'm going to take this time to start praying for extra ass whooping.
Give me a willpower roll instead, as you begin to pray.
You know.
Oh, I guess that also works. Let's see here. What is my willpower? 44. We rolled a 12. 3 degrees.
Earthquake.
In the resolute silence of this place, where souls dare to tread, getting into a deep prayer, Andre, closing your eyes and intoning your ears to your heart, you simply hear a very faint voice.
Yep, doing.
Me oh my, you found yourself in a dark place of the earth, haven't you, my son? Let me light your way. And your sword would not so much burst into flames, but I think the glow of the Wind Waker light arrows.
Oh, okay.
You are an awesome person.
What's up, Pop Doodle? Howdy, Minotaur Gaming? Did I pronounce that right? Thank you for the raid. Back to you, man.
The sword has a +1 on damage rolls.
It's the basically as a die impact. Basically, it forces impact on whatever weapon. Unless you're conferring that.
It is a +1 and the impact quality.
Oh, okay. Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. No. The you're in. You prayed in the correct room.
I see.
Do you? Do you really? But as you all move around, Rodolin, as you make your way up, there's still nothing. There's no lurching Skaven. There's no dread ambushes or traps. And while the floor will break away in spots, the rotting woodwork, a victim of time and aging, there's an eeriness in the lack of Skavenicity. It's entirely too welcoming.
I say we get this over with. There's no use hiding and sneaking around.
Well, it depends what this and over means.
Okay.
He's going to set himself back down, not near the water. He's going to find a spot, and he's going to encourage the others, like, a little further away from the water. Actually start looking down and seeing the light from coming off of Andre's sword. He is going to once again try an astral and spirit walk.
What is his willpower?
We don't need to buy it all right
total?
now.
75. His buff's currently. Normally his willpower is 70. It's currently 75 because of the buff.
All right. As you project out of your body, there would be someone or something rushing towards you, Rodolin.
I don't use magic.
But there's no true bottom form to this thing. You just see a rushing ethereal entity. There's not real discernible thought coming from the creature, just a sort of angry undeath as it lunges forward.
Rodlin. Actually,
Fucking
that's a
nope.
spirit. Yeah. So, kind of. Okay, no, it doesn't normally describe one casting spells in the astral form. However, I have a spell. Pretty good for stuff like this. Normally, it's oriented for demons. But, lots of Souls of the Dead are similar in principle. Or similar enough. Would I be able to use a banishment exorcism spell to send this thing packing as it's trying to rush at me? And I assume hostile intent, right?
I am pretty sure I'll wake someone up if I recreate the sound that's coming at you with. But yeah, it definitely has hostile intent. As it does, though, you can hear some of the others just, oh no, oh no, he finally snapped. I knew it was going to happen sometime or the other. That poor creature down there. I hope he'll be okay. Well, if nothing else, his body will have a new host.
Yeah, absolutely not. Rodlin is going to attempt to banish this thing. Hold on. Empathy for the spirits is all well and good. I'm sorry, you don't get my meat. I'm sorry, Mr. Ghost, you don't get my meat suit.
Right.
Yeah, there's definitely something to be said about stepping outside of your body and hearing the ethereal voice of something rushing at you at the speed of thought, screaming, "Give me your meat."
Yeah.
I have sworn I heard that yelled in a bordello tavern once.
This place still has that +2, right?
It does.
Excellent. 14, that's a successful cast. And he is going to... Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. And he's going to raise his hand, and then with a the booming halt, a light will shine from his hand towards this creature, and as the light of Hish swirls around it, I need him to make. I actually need to make a contested willpower check.
Oh no, as you
It's
draw
10,000
forth a more
gold
powerful
to,
source of energy than yourself or your body, Rodolin,
get
it essentially arrests itself in midair and goes rushing towards the light, screaming, "Go to the source!"
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So as it's changing, as it's doing this, go to the source. Oh, okay. As it's doing this, he's going to have abrupt realization. I'm going to attempt to reach up and toss the light of Hish that I've gathered, spiral it up into the air, away like kind of like a flare in the spiritual realm, or not so much a flare, a distraction, like a Roman candle. Let it shoot.
Punt the astral football.
I wish to punt the astral football.
Please make me a... it wouldn't be channeling.
Yeah, that would be.
Ballistics skill.
Ballistics. Fuck. That's not good. Alright, let's see if we can make this. We can do it! Alright. -5 to ballistics.
Oh, you can ignore that for the moment. You're not using your body.
Okay. Well, I need to spend another fortune point.
No, hold on. How bad is it?
It was 51 out of 35, so 15.
Okay, that is close enough because you're not trying to aim for anything specific. You're just trying to get it in a specific direction.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're not trying to hit anything. This is more just to make sure you can actually launch the damn thing. But yeah, it goes tracking after it. And as it passes by, you can sense the negative draining energy from the thing. It likely would have tried to slash away at your very essence, Rodolin.
I can. Oh, off he goes. Poor fellow. Moth to a flame. And for. He's going to turn around, floating in the air. And for the rest of you, are you seem the rest of
Oh,
you
they
still
scatter.
seem to have
You turn to them and they scatter. No, it'll notice us. It can't notice us. This is bad. Very bad. It survived, though. Surprised. Very surprised. I can't believe the old man lived. It's been so long since we got a new one to join us. I wonder if he has new stories. Probably has new stories. So long. I wonder if we can go home soon. We can probably cross once it's finished. Yeah, once it's finished. Yeah. Everything will be fine and we can cross through the doorway. Yeah, the doorway. The doorway will be open.
doorway. He's going to smile, and he is going to sit down cross-legged.
Alright, so, well, you're trying to take care of a lot of this. Down below, wherever Rodolin's body is, you'd see the old man kind of twitch slightly, and then his arms begin to just lurch violently around his body. Not really in the aim of semantic gestures, but more like a wacky waving inflatable tube man while still kneeling on the ground before finally just flopping over to the side. The dissonant whispers echo around for those still in the flesh, but unfortunately they lack the clarity of those who are still cursed by ears.
Hmm. Hold on, could you repeat that for me?
Which part? Rodolin slumping around after whipping around, or everyone being able to hear?
Yeah, the hear part.
Well, those who are still moving with flesh have trouble hearing the voices of the dead. They speak with words not made for living ears.
Well, Rodolin is actually as the fearful dead scatter. Rodolin is going to slowly sit down, or his spirit is going to sit down across the legs of his visage. Take in what the spirit. Take in a moment of concentration, equivalent to a breath, and he's going to start quietly singing, or softly, not quietly, softly singing. A sea shanty or a campfire song. Something.
Just a charm test.
Okay. Oh my god, absolutely not. I'm not getting a 100 on this. Fuck you.
The four of you then?
Second net 100 in the night. Fate point.
Charming scene, charming scene, charming scene. Nat 100.
I mean, in some cases, it's terribly appropriate.
Like, if he doesn't pass, I know exactly what's gonna happen, but...
Can't fate point. So close.
How far?
I'm 8 off.
There would be... Rodolin concludes his little ditty. There would be a quiet moment of reprieve. There'd be a shuffling of sounds before...
She.
Echoing and reverberating throughout the cavern, there would be a voice that attempts to speak out, though. Rodolin and Andre, Andre and Lucia, you would also hear this echoing out as well.
Well, in that case.
What do I hear echo, good sir?
You have come inquiring the dead.
Yeah.
What do you wish? Why do you disturb our Why do you disturb our unending life?
I'm here looking to save those who can still be saved.
There's whispers that can be heard. Even Rodolin to your soul-separated ears, they're not discernible.
I have come, dead ones, because I know how it feels to be lost.
Something? Oh no.
Because I want to give what piece I can.
You taunt us by stepping in and out of your body, old man.
You walk
Our elders wish nothing to speak with you.
Sitting at a with
You
like
who flaunt life and death.
books open,
Anger the oldest ghosts that live here.
Writing...
Then my oldest. Then your friends. Your oldest have got me wrong. I step out not to flirt with death, nor dance upon some other side. I step out to search, to speak, to commune, to know this world. And know of it as well, and of its value, of its beauty, and to draw closer in tandem to those who dwell herein.
There is no beauty in this existence. We
Mom, is that
remain in
okay?
this form because we were
Mom,
not brave enough to truly die. And why should we help you save someone when we ourselves were left unsaved?
Because you have mistaken whom in this very moment I am focused on saving. He is going to reach forward and he is going to make an equivalent. Is going to use.
Yeah, they hold on, old man. They turn their attention over to Lucia and Andre, and well, you can't see the essence.
Yeah,
you hear.
exactly.
And you, wanderer from wine-drenched lands, and you, sorceress from the snow, why should we help save someone when we ourselves were left unsaved?
Vengeance.
What would you know of vengeance?
A lot, but you would get yours upon those who made you captives.
Whispering fills the cavern.
Through us, we would be your instrument, your ability to get revenge and to be able to hold one over their head that someone escaped, even if you could not.
And what say the wanderer from wine-drenched lands?
I was muted.
I don't know of this muted thing.
Yeah. Sorry. Plus, if we expunge whatever dark and foul energies bind you to this place, you may finally find rest.
Rest, vengeance, and an offered hand in understanding. I must consult with the ancient dead, for I am only the speaking voice between.
With you taking a vehicle.
And
but I have.
And all at once, the whisperings in the cavern, the chittering, the faint winds blowing around
if you wish to get
go
that out, you'll have to take it to the
silent.
back of.
Rodolin, even in your astrally projected
Right,
state,
there,
the ghosts do their best to completely disappear from sight, and you are almost unable to hear them as well.
You.
Posture check.
Rodolin is going to smile. He's going to smile and he's going to say, when you are say loud enough that he might be heard, but not loud enough to disturb whatever they might be doing. He's going to say, when you are through, and you have made your made your peace, follow to us. Follow us by a light of magic I will hold, by the sound of our voice, by the brightness in by the brightness we carry. For the living have come to bring honor and peace to those once now gone. And then he is going to slip in back into his body. And then he is going to cast Swamp Lights. Except, actually, no, wait. Can you keep the swamp? I know they described as in motion. Can you keep them in a floating just around people? Let's see here.
I would say if your target was a person, they would stay with the person, but
So-
otherwise they're stationary.
He'll target him. He'll target himself, and then he'll target the others as he wakes back up. Is the wind spell that he cast on his body for flying still in effect, or? I just realized he went to meditate on top of a building.
I believe so, though please give me a quick channeling check real quick.
Sure. Oh, yep, 21. Golden. He's going to just gently float back down toward the pond.
Okay, just airbender hovering.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting. That was fascinating. Souls of the dead is sapient, sentient, and communicative. Oh, so I have very scarcely seen such.
I'm sure we will see stranger things yet.
Oh, trust me. There is never a strangest thing you've seen. As soon as you identify it, you'll see one to top it. Like this time I tried opium in the distant land of Cathay. Long story. For another time. He's going to say he's going to start cast them swamp lights. One for me. Gently tapping his staff. Little colorful glows for a little swamp light fire swirling around him. When the souls of the dead are ready to speak with us again, they'll know to speak to us by the. They'll identify us by the fire. We might even be able to move on, though I'd wait here for just long enough for them to respond. I have a good feeling about this one. Unless, of course, DM says prophecy gives me a bad feeling.
I mean, that's the best thing about prophecy. You're free to interpret it however you want to.
Mm-hmm.
A few minutes would pass, though for the group it would feel like an eternity, before a detached voice would echo out, different from before.
Well.
We have reviewed
It
your
definitely
requests.
fare better than the boat.
We hear that you have a plight, that you have life, that you have one trapped below, that you would offer us vengeance, understanding, justice, and vindication.
Alright.
Does this one have it correct?
You also there is the only thing more than vindication we also offer is peace. But we are skilled in both magic and material ways. I, for one, believe I speak for this group when I say we would be happy to do what we can to help you move on. Or find more, or and bring peace, however it is you would have it.
It seems
Peace
to
and
not be
salvation will
terribly
come
thick
when we
here around the
ensure this
mirror.
won't happen again.
Then you know the course of action we will take.
We've agreed that the best course of action is likely to help you. But it has been a long time before anything save those rat bastards have moved
the
through
group
these
of you would all
tunnels.
be able to left
That we will do what we can to save your compatriot, to help you as well.
You have our gratitude. Rydlan is going to turn around, hobble on his little staff, and still floating a few inches off the ground, he is going to cross his staff and his arm over his chest and bow.
To that end, we have sent one of ours to keep an eye on the below. Should the life of theirs be in danger, you will be amongst the first to know. Though the method of knowing will be
just
unpleasant.
sorry.
If you still wish for this, step forward, one step, each of you.
They're offering to help, but there's a catch, right?
There's less of a catch and more of a stipulation. This is how we can help. This is how we can help you know.
Well, if there is the best case, then if the life of our friends are not in danger, we will never even need to suffer that. But it would come to it. I know not if will we all suffer it, or can one of us volunteer?
If you wish to volunteer, take a step forward.
Forgive my ignorance, but what are we volunteering for? Eternal damnation?
From what I understand, go.
I was just going to say that being a ghost is not inherently evil as a thing. It just means that you died in a place that your soul couldn't pass on. So, that you're not damned just by interacting with ghosts. It's very contextual.
Yeah, they are not intrinsically bad. They are, however, intrinsically dead.
Oh, so what are they saying that if we die here, we join them?
Something to that extent.
Easy.
Yeah.
I just don't plan on dying.
Very good. Take a step forward.
I just take a step forward.
All right. As
Okay.
oh, Nope. Are you going to as well, or?
Rodlin will also take a step forward. He's going to say, well. He says, easy, not upon dying. He says, dying or no. I've handled a few burdens in my lifetime. One more for the young and small won't hurt. And he's also going to take a step forward.
There would be
The
a
entire
sharp chill that you feel less in your body and more in the very core of your being.
Yep.
And yet, at the same time, there is a sense, a less of a true understanding and more of a gut instinct.
It seems they would
That
see
inexplicably, beyond all understanding,
scattered
Oscar
across
still lives.
Oh, this is to be
Well.
expected.
Still delightful news nonetheless.
The
Wait,
fates are not done with him.
Indeed. In fact, I will.
Just for flavor, I don't suppose any degree of that subconscious understanding goes the other way, does it?
Yes, I was actually about to say, you beat me to the punch. I was about to send you a message. And yes, Oscar, about the middle of day one, sometime after the gas attack and the recovery thereof, there would be a strange, peculiar sensation of being watched, as though no matter where he went inside the cages, no matter how he positioned himself, even if he managed to get other people to put their back to him to provide him cover, he could not shake the sensation of being watched. And yet, there was also a certain subtle, or a certain certainty, that's why I couldn't think of the word, that at the very least, Rodolin and Andre, of all people, were of almost single-minded determination to find you. That their bodies were injured, but their spirits were resolute.
Okay, make me an
Rodline, Andre. And he just sort of thinks to himself, and he's just like, I don't know what this is, but if by any chance, don't die for me, friends. Whatever you do. And I really hope that the reason I can't sense Thess and Lucia isn't because they aren't still with you. And he's, having made this connection, he's going to go and find Raven, and in as many words say, don't ask me why, but I know they're close. Tell the others we may be acting within a very few hours.
She turns from where she turns from her bench. Another two of the people around her helping put a plate back onto her arm. Wait, really? You're friends? Oh, that was fast. Huh. If I had a crew that good, I think I still might have both my arms.
Well, Suffice to say, 2 of them are magic users, and I get the distinct feeling one of them just reached out to find me, I think. But you know when you can just tell it's someone by the sound of their footsteps? It was kind of like that, but
She just nods.
weird.
I mean, I remember back when I, could move around and didn't live in a cage. One of our group was what do you call them?
Okay.
A wizard?
So
That's a good a word as any.
I'm familiar with the
Skell climbs around.
world-defying things they can do.
Towards
That's
shore.
good. It's good to have hope.
SSO goes and
It's
starts
even better to
pulling
have
sails
certainty.
and tightening.
We'll all see the sun before too long, I hope. Those of us that make it.
Further away.
Well, if we make it back topside, don't let me forget to buy you a drink. Hell, don't let me forget I have to buy just about everyone here a drink.
I'll be sure of it. I think we'll all need a lot of drink before this is done.
As the area in front of Lucia seemed to sit in an almost lingering cold patch, it would, after a few moments, dissipate back to the same room temperature of the rest of the air. Which was to say it wasn't much warmer, but it was a noticeable difference. The voice above would intone out.
Yeah.
2 of you have taken certainty. One of you has not.
About that perception. Shoreline that you're
Wouldst thou
currently moving
wish
away
this
from.
understanding to another?
Needs to seek.
Thus, there would be a moment as you're making your way through the dark switchback tunnels. As you're going, you stumble as your body falls through a cold patch. And there's just a very quiet moment of, blame the bear.
Bear.
As you have nary a moment to truly focus on that, you have a sudden sensation of understanding that you can sense Oscar. He is very much alive. And vice versa, Oscar, you can sense Thess. She is wounded and injured, but seems to be burning even brighter than the other 2.
Actually, not wounded, not injured.
Are you really gonna tell me she's okay?
She's not okay. Okay, that's fair. Oh, God. Oh. I'm sure the backstreet rats literally stop and look at her. I mean, she's been rambling happily and teaching them sappy love songs and going on and on and on and on, and stops cold and does that.
That's the whole.
They stop for a moment. You see one of them just smack the other. Bord, that your cue. She upset because you miss Q. No, Sword, I know miss Q. That your cue. You miss Q.
I can feel him.
Squeak, squeak.
We must move more quickly. Your cue was fine. Something's happened. I can feel Oscar.
Sword looks to board. Pack Street Rats? Board looks to sword. All right!
Okay. I'll be there as quick as I can, Oscar. Hold on. And I double my pace.
While everyone else is saving,
Where,
Rock
back
will
where
have the
Lucia,
mirror lifted up to the main
Andre,
deck.
and Ronald are, there would be a quiet in the air before the before the old voice intones out again. I have sent your understanding to another. They will have the knowledge that you have rejected.
Be quick. Thank you.
Of course, offense not taken. We understand. We understand vows to deities.
What is going on? What would you like to do next? Aside from wait for the boat to
If
get to shore.
you maintain your vows,
Well,
then
it will
we
eventually
shall maintain our
run
aid
itself
in this cursed
aground
place.
as the wind.
The wind would begin to whip around you. If you forsake your vows. Before the wind dies.
Never. Even for him.
Carry on with the blessings of the dead.
Right, one more knowledge engineering check to rig it up.
Carry on with the blessings of Moore's mortal servants.
Carry on, my wayward son.
Oh, Moore and I have a contentious relationship right now.
You reversed.
And I'm not even aware of it.
Maury.
And stuff set up better this time.
The bear's
Don't
just
need
sitting in a chair back
exert quite
home
as much
reading the
effort.
fucking National Enquirer.
And
I got a picture of me in here.
Down the
I thought you were gonna say something fancy like the bear is reading War and Peace. Then looks up, like the long. I just imagine it as like a show. What's the smash cut to the bear sitting in with like monocles reading War and Peace.
I was trying to think of a fancy print litter occasion, and I couldn't think of anything because I popped my neck at the exact same time, and my brain blue screened.
Oof. Ooh, red and blue screening is no good.
But yes, aside from the supernatural chill to the air, you all are able to move your way up top to the up and down.
I'm not sure how you plan on doing that, though.
Yeah, to the elevator lifts that lead up and down. The creaks of every board and the faint churning of the water echo out as the ghosts and the specters fall silent again. There is no background noise
You're more
in
likely
here.
to dent the bus.
No doubt these spirits congregate in their unrest because of the foul workings of a necromancer deeper below.
I'm certain that is part of it. There's also the risk that the spirits are suffering suffering the remnants of the bondage they felt in life. The reflections of the very of the pain, the inability to be free, the unwilling to let the unwillingness or inability to let those feelings pass. And then, of course, looks down at the green. You have all this accursed matter with dark magic and portals to the aether. Well, certainly killing them. They seem quite confident that getting vengeance will be sufficient. Help a few more dead necromancers is not exactly a terrible thing for the world.
I agree.
I imagine you're going to have fuck it. You're probably a lot of fun when you're recounting this to the bards to turn into a song, eh, Andre?
Of course. What a curious and queer tale to add to my legend.
I have no idea why the concept of an old man
Alright.
wizard going, that,
You
that,
appear on the other
fuck
side
it,
with
is
a chain
just-
in hand.
Wise words over and over again, and eventually just told me, fuck it, go!
That said, so a lot of you are going to make your way up to the lift going down?
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was the consensus or not.
I'm ready to go kick further ass.
Okay.
I even have a prayer of ass kicking.
You do have the prayer of ass kicking, and the prayer of ass kicking seems to be lasting a
Rocking the bus if
decidedly
you're on the
long
other
period of time. Almost as though the sword knows it must wait
Alright.
before it can slake its eternal thirst. But taking the lifts down the
No.
the extended elevator shaft.
See, here's the.
I require an engineering
You
check
said a toe
from
chain.
someone.
Is it someone who's there or someone who's not?
Someone who is there.
Now,
I'm
if
sorry,
pass
you
the
can't.
relative
I don't think any of
I'll
us
raw
had
dog
this. I don't think any of us had that skill.
Now, you do have a plus 20 because this is a very easy check.
No.
Half of 58 is 29. I pass by 6 points.
Okay. There are no mishaps involving the
Yep, the bus
elevator
is
mechanisms,
there now.
and you are safely able to descend down another set or another pair of floors.
Well, let us see what awaits us one further lair into this hell.
Letting out into the middle of the room. Hang on, I need to
Make sure it
pull the
doesn't
note.
cross the.
All right.
Like
The-
reality.
The elevator empties out into the middle of what can only be described as a crafting room that progressed through time without ever scrapping their old equipment. There are
That depends.
not quite pneumatic, but there are relatively modern forges and forging techniques next to an open charcoal pit,
On a lot of.
where there is someone hammering out metal plates to rivet onto Skaven armor. There is someone who appears to be working pieces of bone to also attach to another set of leather armor.
No,
Are they
I do not
human?
know.
They
Dimensional tears. Sorry.
are
Ask Karen.
not. They are something. Most
Sure.
likely Skaven slaves, but there are definitely humans in and amongst the mix. They all seem to be working, toiling, crafting, building, constructing.
Actually, yeah, that's.
There are
Could attach it to the
taskmasters.
top of the bus or the side.
There are
Or the back.
taskmasters situated amongst them that oversee and direct. There's the sound of whips cracking, the sound of machinery humming and moving, and
there's a
every now and
control. How do
then
you
the
think
sound of
dialed to where
someone
it is?
screaming out in pain as a hand or a foot or a tail is caught in machinery. Welcome to the Skaven crafting quarters.
Oh boy.
I'm already formulating.
Alright, quick, like 2-3 minute break. I need to grab some water. My mouth and throat are very dry, and I'm starting to feel the cracks.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Coffee is not hydrating.
yeah.
No, technically it's dehydrating.
Yeah.
But yeah, because she is the only person he hasn't had some kind of weird mental sense with, Oscar is now genuinely scared Lucia's dead. Or something has happened to her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't make deals with ghosts and spirits and things. Not
No, I
allowed.
freaking love it. Don't. Injected drama into the boy now. This is fantastic.
Oh, he needs some drama.
Yeah, because he needed more.
You're the one who keeps saying that you want more drama for him. Not in so many words, but this is a thing you have said.
Look, all I'm just saying is that if Oscar actually survives all the way to the end of this campaign, I will be happy, but also slightly disappointed.
I mean, he is the most normal one of us.
Uh, I swear you're gonna wind up if Oscar dies, you're gonna wind up playing the most out there backup character. Sufficiently out there anyway, enough
Hey, Albion, I have an idea. It's a bad idea.
Are you about to suggest I play one of Thes's spawning?
No. We swap roles. You play the weird one, I play the normal one.
Oh god.
I mean, not in Warhammer, but as we've decided generally, at some point when we're both involved in a game together, we need to play siblings, if only to continue the most annoying energy that is possible for Fee to experience.
Absolutely! I was hoping to do that for the Halloween run, but I was a little late to the draw, so. But that's all good. There'll be other opportunities.
Well, there may be an opportunity later. During December.
We shall see.
Depends on how long my subathon goes. You heard that, guys. You make the subathon go long, you're gonna get another RPG game, and it'll be Christmas themed.
Ooh, Christmas themed. Christmas themed.
I'm going to phrase this differently. My kind of Christmas theme. So, Violent Night.
Okay. Albion, we really need to brush up on our Christmas carols then.
Ah, yes, you all need to save Christmas. How are we saving Christmas? From, Godzilla's... Shin Godzilla.
That's fine. I'm sure he'll like Christmas carols too.
I'm sorry.
Did someone say Shin Godzilla?
Yes, and if it goes well enough, I might get my wife on stream and we'll do the Fox's Yiffing Christmas carols. For those of you who don't know, my wife and I can make various animal noises, and we can sing tunes in them, which is horrifying. This is a threat.
I'll call Bernie Kausman. He did entire albums like that.
Florida man saves Christmas. Oh no.
Oh, it's a bright and violent Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
Oh no.
I mean, you'll know how quick draw I can be on puns. You put me in a Christmas thing, and I will be. There are so many opportunities there.
Yes, there are.
Shotgun. Oh no.
This whole ghost bet was easy. I just won't die. It's the plan. It's always been the plan. Just don't die.
Well, simply, nah, I'd win.
Yeah.
But I'm better. I'm better!
Nah, I'd win. I feel that. I'm him.
So, question:
always
Adam,
been
do you have any bonuses for charging, and like do you have any special bonuses for like a feat or anything that helps with like the lancing, cavalry charge stuff?
So I mean, charges already give +10.
Okay.
The lance itself doesn't. I don't have any further special effects, as far as I know. I mean, it is impact, and you can only use it on the charge. It's harder to parry. It has fast, so people trying to like parry it get a -10 penalty because it's quick.
Oh, lances.
Yeah. And now that I have 2 ranks of special weapon training cavalry, I have a +5% hit chance.
Nice. Also, I remembered the other thing I was trying to mention, the Skaven crafting quarters, or as I'm fairly certain Fee will remember, but I'm not sure some other older players will definitely remember. On an OOC level, the best description I could give of this place is a Skavenified Nomergon.
Fuck! Fuck! No! Bad move!
Fee. Yes.
Do you have any... Okay. I have... 11 maxed out WoW characters at the time of this recording since the last time I played WoW in 2014. Do you have any idea how many times I had to go through Nomergon? Because it is the it is the Alliance raid, and I played almost exclusively Alliance. It is the Alliance dungeon that you have to do between level 30 and 40, and there's only like 3, and it keeps spawning that one because everyone else is level 30.
Oh.
Yep, I remember. I remember that level area with Vital, which is why we did not go through that area, because she also hated it, and I remember why, and I'm like, ah, yes, this is the exact place. This is the exact kind of hellscape the Skaven would create.
You ever watch Mad Max 3 Beyond Thunderdome?
I love Beyond Thunderdome.
For some reason, I'm also getting like in the slave assembly area, like the
Yes.
underground like shit farm in Bartertown.
Delightful.
Please tell me there's a Master Blaster rat.
I mean, that just happens a lot of Clan Molders guys ride rat ogres, so that's entirely plausible.
Oh yes, there is one of the taskmasters looks like they survived a crippling leg injury. They seem to not have lower limbs, or if they do, they're severely deformed. But they are riding around in a child harness that has been retrofitted to go on a rat ogre's back, is seated in there and is lashing from above as the rat ogre attempts to stay in one spot, but it's a rat ogre, so it has the center of balance of a fucking giraffe.
I think I have my target. I think I have my target to start off combat. I'll turn.
Really? You have a problem with Rat Pack Master Top Floor?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna turn to the group after seeing that monstrosity. Be like, Lucia, Rodlin, I'm going to distract their bosses. You focus on getting as many of the prisoners free so we can get numbers on our side.
Read. Hello? Hold on. I'm going to attempt to look into the future because I have an idea. He's going to gently place his palm over the Skaven communicator and attempt to divine the future. Particularly, he seeks
You just
to
hear
find.
dial-up sounds.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, you kind of beat me to the joke, but yeah, you attempt to divine into the future, and all you are greeted with is the cacophony of endlessly toiling machinery.
All right, but I'm ready. Should we start, or should we hold it here for tonight?
Given a lack of map, I can't properly set up a scene.
All right.
But as I have a feeling that changing the state is just going to break the damn thing.
Okay.
Or wait. But yes, there is production down here. There are a multitude of Skaven slaves, clan rats, and such.
but you
But
said that would only
yes,
happen
it
if
does
we
not
were
look like stealth is an option
traveling
to
to
get
other
through
worlds,
here.
right?
I think
I'll
I think this is a good cliffhanger with Moon announcing the following words. Roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you. I forgot words that will always start a fight.
Well, words will always start a fight. Hey, everybody want to start a fight?
Anyway,
but before we roll initiative, the reason I was trying to, the reason I was thinking of the communicator is because Rodlin might be able to pull a significant chunk of of the rats away.
Well, yeah, but if they
He's
did that,
just
Yes.
debating if this is the optimal time.
But that will have to wait, sadly,
Okay.
until the new year.
Oh, really?
My computer gets disassembled next Wednesday.
Oh,
And
damn, that's a long
What?
time.
yeah, I have to mail it.
Really?
I have to mail it Thursday before the con.
Oh, fuck.
So my computer gets torn down next Wednesday, and I fly out on December 3rd.
I was gonna say, right. I assumed that our last session was going to be next week.
No. I told you this week because next week my computer has to be torn down.
Yeah, I know. I assumed that the weeks were bumped out. I'm just off by a week. But yes, as you open up, you see the thrums of infernal machinery, the humming of steam powered engines and such. But yes,
no Wi-Fi here.
Andre, I guess you and I are going to be spending a handful of days together brainstorming over map details because you are really good at fucking putting these things together.
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, please enjoy the Mass Effect video that released this morning. It is the last one before the finale of Mass Effect 1. And in the meantime, I'd like to thank Minotaur Gaming for the raid, Fopdoodle for the resub, Rock and Ponychick for the hosts, Blue Scale for the resub, Furry1 for the tip, Furry1 for the gift sub, Final Sight for the tip, Rockkiv and Final Sight for the other hosts, and Furry1 for the resub with Twitch Prime because he has to do that manually. In the meantime, I've been playing Lucia Blick. You were saying, Rodolin?
I was saying I thought it'd be now if you're the final arbiter, but I thought it'd be fun to offer to have the first ever magical far squeaker prank call ever made in this setting to be a send off.
Actually, I want you and Moon to record that, and I will render it on my laptop and make that the trailer for the release date for the new for the rejoining next year. Congrats, everyone! We made it a year.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Fantastic.
Technically, Fee, we made it a year like 2 weeks ago.
I know, but anyway, go ahead with the outros, everybody else.
So that has been Lucia Blick, and I've been the very, very panicked and surprisingly, I can feel him. I know where he is. Cicerao of Lustria, and I've also been a dice goblin this evening. I am Doodle, and it's been a pleasure.
I have been Oscar Hertzsprung, and I am elated to finally be this close to my friends, but also so far away from them. And wherever she is, my heart is truly with my brilliant Northern Star, and I hope she's all right. And I have been Albion. It's been a pleasure to be here for you all as always.
I've been I'm Rental Aphid, and I've been the very tired, very Rodlin, who is happy to shoulder the burden, take on the as many roles as he needs to, whether it's a lightning rod or prophet or ghost talker, so long as the young'uns get a better chance.
Hi, I'm Shiny Star, and I've been playing Sir Andre Morehire, cavorting with the dead and praying to the lady. And soon enough, when we come back, I will be piercing my lance into the kneecaps of a rat ogre. But I am glad that we are this much closer to rescuing Oscar. Pass it on to Lens.
I'm Lenzabi. I'm the voice of Cletus, who, until things get back and return to normal, I will have to say, behave, be well, don't forget to drink your ales, and make sure you sit by with a tale to listen to as you drink your ale. Moon?
I
And
have,
Ash pushes to the
am,
big red
and
button
will
with an H on
continue
it
to
and just says,
be
"Don't turn the harvest
your
system off."
GM, Moon. Thank you for being here.
Praise Moon.
And we shall see you all in the new year. And I'll see you all tomorrow because I have to do the other half of Split Fiction with Passion. Last time, I'm going to say this, and it was just as traumatizing as it sounds. We were turned into pigs, which were then mulched into hot dogs and eaten. That is in a children's fairy tale. That is not a joke.
Wow. That was a
Sounds like a
grim
grim fairy tale. Yeah.
Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the Mass Effect video, and players, say goodnight.
Good night,
Good night.
players.
Good night,
Night,
players.
Good night, players.
Good night.
Good
and
night,
sleep well.
players.
Mass Effect videos in the chat. Good night, everybody.